Alright, welcome everybody to Starfinder, the Silver Wing campaign. We're back, and we finally got Carl and Heather back with Soul and Draw...
Do a curtsy!
What is it?
Ooh, you remember him without me. Nox.
Nox.
Yeah.
Well, he just mentioned it a minute ago. Anyway.
There's Nick, Knack, Knox, Clack, Clack, I mean...
Nox and
Nick,
all these families are back. We have Nick
he has Paddywhack, doesn't he?
Yes.
Well, Patty is the robot.
And he whacks.
Yes.
And he whacks.
And then we have Schleppnar and we have Clack Clack.
Schleppnar?
Schleppnar.
That's actually very easy to say.
It's not spelled how you think.
I picture it being spelled similar to Slipnar, but with Schlepp.
So, you guys were on your way back up to the ship.
There goes my pen. I need to stop fiddling.
Oh.
It's right there.
Where did I go?
Robin, you're cut off from the rum.
You met with R. Daniels. He was brought aboard your ship, and you also collected his creator's brain, or at least a large part of it.
The head. We took the head.
And the exocortex on your ship. He was able to scan it. He was very traumatized by it. And you all were on your way back to rendezvous with the Silver Wing before you go and chase after this gentleman who had was a top suspect in the investigation into the murders. A fellow named Ardric. Some sort of robot scientist as well. Programmer. He's gone disappearing. He's gone on a yacht trip unexpectedly.
A yacht?
Yacht.
Yacht. It's space, so yeah, yacht.
Yeah.
We pronounce
Space
letters.
In the future, there are no silent letters. We hear all the letters.
But as you meet back up with the Silver Wing, you have the choice. Since you have the exocortex, you can turn that in order to receive the bounty. You could turn in R. Daniels if you like instead, as sort of passing him off as the wanted man.
No.
Or
I'm for that.
you could keep R. Daniels on your ship, or you could have him hang out safely aboard the Silver Wing while you guys go and sort out this bounty.
I would like for him to stay safely aboard the Silver Ring.
Okay.
I also want to keep him safe after he went through so much.
Sell him!
I agree.
He's a delicate
Sell him for
Real
slavery!
quick,
We have a
I think
safe
I missed
place.
that game. This
like
guy
him.
he's a murderer?
Well, the R. Daniels is a like a prototype robot that looks exactly like his what is it? Verthani counterpart, the doctor who created him.
Ardric. Who's the
No.
creator? No.
Dr. Amara Fraglin.
Yeah, this is a fellow from the last adventure. They were after him
So this is what
for
our
a bounty.
Android dude looks like.
Yeah, he has some of the information on him. But yeah, the android looks like him, but he's not dead, and unlike his creator. And so he would So I guess he would probably meet up with Alex and Lee 23 on the ship and kind of, introduce himself to them, and you guys would do that. And he'd be like, well, thank you. What was the voice? Thank you very much for waking me and taking me out of that place. I feel I could learn more here.
Not a problem, Blob. You've been through a lot. We just want to make sure you're safe.
Did you just call him Blob?
Sure.
Not only do we
that cool-
pronounce silent
cool
letters,
Blob?
we add letters.
I suppose.
Blob. Why do you call him Danny?
I accept it as a term of endearment.
Or Daniel,
is,
call
buddy.
him Danny.
Hey, DM, really quick. Are there cigarettes in this future?
No, everybody vapes.
I vape.
It's the only...
There's been a long time ago.
Sounds
Yeah.
appropriate.
I'm just sitting in the corner,
In order to...
vaping. You can't see me because I'm not moving.
In fact-
so you just see smoke.
But you're
In fact, it's required...
And it's like, we get it, you vape.
Everybody has, in order to survive long periods of time and space, you just have to bait. And everybody does it. No, I don't know.
Everybody does it. Peer pressure.
Plus, it turns out
Imagine, I guess.
Starship Fuel is very, very flammable.
Yeah. I guess you could smoke, analog if you're one of those people.
One of those
Analog? You mean like
I
traditional
have things
tobacco?
that are a bit more exciting.
Like
than
if you,
vapes.
the type of person who still carries one of those Nokia bricks around,
Oh my god, I'm just gonna smoke lint.
Yeah.
What?
You can vape.
She has good
All right.
stuff.
You can vape.
That's what she said.
But
You've met my character.
so he's dropped
That's
off.
right, you're the yeah.
The lizard who's always high.
Yeah.
Mad scientists. Testing their own.
I'm hanging out with the
Or
science. I'm down with science.
Gorbek decides to return to the Silver Wing, and
Is that Preston?
yes.
Okay.
And it is decided that in order to get you guys a little extra muscle in order to finish this out, you get click clack,
Clack, clack.
clack clack, Schleppnar, and
Actually, fuck it. Call me whatever the fuck you want.
Nick are joining you.
Just call you Clicker.
Click click.
Clicker.
The clicker.
So we use you to open the garage door.
Oh my god.
But they join you on your journey to seek out this Audric character real quick. They drop you off in deep space near the Helix system, and then they go off on an adventure to, other stuff.
Alright, so who's currently piloting the ship?
Who is currently
I'm gonna
piloting?
say I have a 9. Now we can have this conversation.
I have an 8.
We can have this conversation.
I should be the pilot.
I should be the pilot.
Who do you think should be the pilot?
Who has more
You
ranks?
had my ship. I made the ship.
It wasn't me. It was
Yeah.
that big reptile. He was fighting the controls. I mean,
Wasn't you.
he just wouldn't let me have it. And that's.
What are your
I
piloting
was trying to go
numbers?
right. He went left, and it.
What?
8.
Yeah, you're piloting.
This is a bluff. We could roll this.
Soul is a 9.
Let's do it. I have like the worst
It's sense motive.
My skills specifically are small, fast ones. Speeders. Not
I have a
necessarily
1.
giant space vessels.
Yeah. For context,
Well,
the
it's a total 18
10.
plus 2 because I'm an expert bluffer.
Oh!
if the Chrome Pheonix were to scale, just for context for anybody who's watching at home as well, if the Chrome Pheonix was to scale, it would be about the size of this table, maybe a foot longer. And the Silver Wing is, this is a model of it approximately, and this tiny little ship inside the docking bay there,
That's us.
that's the Pheonix.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a pretty big ship then.
Yeah, the Silver Wing is very, very big. But
What is the crew?
the Chrome
size?
Pheonix is like, what is it, 300? Or 3?
Yeah, it's a heavy cruiser.
So, yeah. It's pretty big. It's the size of this table thereabouts, lengthwise.
500
it's a little
to 1,000
thinner.
crew, or
No. It's
I don't
it's a
know.
minimum crew of like 4, I believe it was.
Oh wow.
On the Chrome Phoenix or the Silver Wing?
Chrome Pheonix.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're talking about on the Silver Wing. Like, what is
Oh.
the crew size?
Yeah.
On the Silver Wing, yeah, it's much larger. It's
Imagine
very,
it's
very
like a
big.
school
But
of
I wanna
1,000,
make sure-
2,000.
Bob has plenty of people to socialize with.
yeah, there's lots of people aboard the Silver Wing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bilal.
Yeah, but
Alright,
Lord.
I'm just
Are getting
gonna
there.
go to him and I'm gonna be like, so is your name R. Daniels or Balab?
Greetings. My name is R. Daniels. That is the name I was given by my creator.
I'll call you R. Daniels because that's actually your name.
Okay. The R stands for robot, if you prefer to be formal.
Robot Daniels?
Yes.
Okay,
Robot.
so
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you, most of the people on here are like okay and they don't hit you, but stay away from that one Vesk over there and
Jakara or Gorbek?
Jakar.
Right.
And also avoid the really angry looking drunk Kasathan.
Oh, thank you for the information.
I tell you what, if you're looking for friends, go see Lee 23.
Yes, we've already met.
Also, you can talk to the captain, but sometimes, or I'm sorry, the CEO, but sometimes she's like, no, go away, because I'm busy. I'm doing things.
Yes, because she seems like a woman possessed by her occupation.
And he's a
Aren't
poet.
we all?
Well, good luck to you all. I'll see you.
Be safe.
Yes.
Good
We
luck.
love you.
We'll write you.
Bye.
Kisses.
Kisses.
Kind
XOXO.
of trots off to the mechanic shop, hang out with Alex or something, and so you guys just moving forward. You guys take the lead, are dropped by the Silverwing and near the Helix system. The Helix system is kind of this interesting, like pirate zone that is a binary star system. And there's all this stuff that goes on there. It's very dangerous space, but you're just sort of in the area to pick up this particular character. You don't have a drive yet, so you're having to just get dropped off. Well, after this session, we'll update the points for the ship up to 3rd level. But right now, you don't have a drive. You're just going to try and capture this ship in near space before it jumps to the next sector or wherever the heck it's going. So this yacht is, you find it pretty easily and you're able to catch up to it. It's fairly slow. It seems to be largely unarmed, almost entirely unarmed, and you are able to catch up to it. There's a few options for going after it. You don't have weapons equipped yet. That's something that Nick didn't really get around to before you guys took off.
Maybe that would be a good idea.
So all the shit that I just bought, I don't have yet?
No, on the ship. Like, the ship itself is not equipped with weapons yet.
Alright, look, I kind of built this entire thing just with spare materials that were laying in the husk of a previously burnt out ship that we're not going to talk about too much because you kill the past. Kill the past. Kill the past.
Let's talk about guns.
I didn't have any time to install them yet, and they're also kind of expensive, so we don't have scrap guns back on the Silverwing.
Well, we need to steal some guns.
You do, but...
Or we could just ram whoever we want to attack!
But
Let's
then
steal
the
some
ship
guns.
would be damaged, and we could fall into space.
And that
then we'd
happened
be seen
before he did it, or one of them did it. You told me about
It
it.
was both
Yes.
of them.
They did.
Both of them.
But I bluffed and told him that it was the other guy's fault. And
was their
since
fault.
I won, he believes me.
Yeah. So, like, we don't want to ram, because
So,
this
was
thing's
that
pretty much
metagaming?
made out of aluminum.
So
Just so you know, I recycled a lot of cans to make this.
So the
Okay.
second option would be
Yeah.
to match speed with the other ship and shoot a line out to it and
So we have
climb
a
out
harpoon
to
gun.
it. And
Oh, we could get on the ship and blow them up!
well,
I like your idea.
yeah.
Do we not need the body for the bounty?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that first, and then blow it.
Does the body need to be alive?
I don't know the details.
We'll figure that out once we're on board.
I'm just going to throw this out here because, like, rich people tend to pay people who make really good things, right? And rich people are the type who have yachts, which you might think is pronounced yacht, but it's not. But
I'm gonna roll a bluff on myself. But I got 10.
so you think it is yacht? So
I'm sorry, it's pronounced yacht.
yacht.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, so there might be some really good tech on here that I may be able to harvest off of their ship and put onto this ship. So I'm going to suggest that maybe we try to, like, subdue the ship and bring back both ships.
I believe him. He looks smart.
He's smart.
Now,
He's, like, super smart.
follow up to that. Anything we don't use, can we blow up? Because I'm
Is
really excited about this explosion
I
thing.
thought our ship that we're taking doesn't have guns, so how do you expect to blow anything up?
I have grenades, and I have a lot of know-how on how to mix up wires to make things go boom.
You know,
And we have a goblin.
Realize that if you do launch
And
a
I point to the
grenade
goblin
in an
who's followed me onto the ship.
environment, the
Yeah, I
entire
guess
ship,
I'm
including
here.
ours, is
Not
going
sure
to
why I
blow up.
followed you here.
You know, in case anything goes wrong, like, you can get us an hour in order to get things fixed.
Oh, we'll send it outside the ship.
Alright, I guess I'll stay and pilot it while you guys...
Well,
There could
don't
become some
pilot.
kind of
Just if
launcher
something gets
heat up.
broken,
We
like,
can make
fix
it.
it.
It couldn't
So-
be that hard of a
But,
mechanism.
okay, I'll watch the cruise
Yes.
control button.
Okay,
Make
You're
sure it
gonna
doesn't
trust
break.
a goblin?
you're not gonna do anything stupid.
Probably not.
Okay.
You're gonna trust a goblin?
You're asking a
Lady
goblin if it's
Goblin.
going to do anything stupid. No offense.
Yes, offense. Take it.
Hey, you wanna go? Buddy?
Let's do it.
Takes out its dog slicer. And is like,
I waved my penis arms at you.
it's dog slicer. It's
It's a big knife.
yeah.
Do
It's
you
a
really
nasty
want
looking
to
knife.
wave your penis arms at a knife?
Yeah,
I forgot. She's here.
No, she's not.
no, she's not here. You're by you.
Yeah, the other Sharon's not here. This is my
Ah.
sister.
Yeah, she's a Isoki.
Robin, by the way, is playing two characters.
Oh, I
so
So I just got
She told
confused.
last time. That's why I was like,
Well, you
"Are you
left
the
yourself earlier.
insect
so-
tonight?" I still speak your language.
She's like, you're not worth my time, creepo. Puts her blade away.
Her.
It's like I'll let somebody unhand you. Somebody else unhand
It's a
you.
girl goblin.
Oh my.
I
Are you
was
gonna
gonna
try
think
to
of
make her-
something witty.
You just got slut shamed by a lady goblin.
Like a
Yeah, it's a goblin though. I'm not really gonna take
But
any
he's already
offense to
licked
it.
a goblin, and he knows
not
goblin
a
is bad.
female goblin.
please do not lick the goblin. She's my direct report, and that's a lot of paperwork.
I apologize, guys. I really have to go to the bathroom,
Oh,
so
okay.
don't stop on my account.
Schleppner just passes out.
Schleppner is going into camouflage mode on the ceiling. Just watching. Just watching.
Just chill.
Just chilling.
Yeah. So as you sort of pull up beside the other ship, a tether is shot out, and it holds firm. So
From our
basically,
ship?
yes. And if you want to line yourselves up there in the airlock there, the sort of hallway.
Put me towards the back. I'm always gonna be towards the back.
I'll go like
I'm
Toward
probably
the
gonna go towards the back with him.
I'll go.
Everybody will be at the back!
I mean, if no one wants to go first, I'll go first.
I can
I'm
go
the
in the
fucking
mid.
sniper. I'm
I
not gonna
can
be
go in the
front
middle.
lines.
That's fine. If people want the back,
Oh.
I can go middle.
You know.
I won't be front, but I'll be.
Alright.
I'll Rosa Parks this
I
shit.
just figure they
Oh,
hang
cool.
out together, and
I'm
I figure I
clearly-
can
Well,
hang out with you.
Okay, you know what? We'll put Patty first.
That would make the most sense because
yeah.
everybody else here is squishy and the healer
I
is
mean-
away.
Really, I mean, he's my friend and he protects me, but
Well,
I
what's
can just
squishy
rebuild
to
him
this
if he dies. So,
Level 3, what is
Oh,
squishy?
really? I was gonna say something insensitive about your fake friend, but you beat me to the punch.
So
don't know why we would be sensitive. He's just a robot.
I thought he was your buddy.
He's my buddy and he's a robot. He doesn't really have a fully functioning AI yet. I'm working on that though.
so
Maybe we can discuss this after we're done with this ship.
you have this tether, basically like a thin line of super hard material running between your ship about this distance to the other ship. And you have, all the necessary equipment aboard, you believe.
We
We believe.
Like, if you don't have, if your armor doesn't necessarily come with like a zero atmosphere, sort of setting, you can, there's like spare spacesuits. They don't grant any AC, but they'll.
I think the second skin has
Yeah.
space properties, right? Okay.
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But you can, if you need to, you can grab like the appropriate like basic spacesuit, kind of a loose fitting thing, and wear that. You also there are hooks and lines, like some extra cabling that you can use to hook between yourselves or from the ship to yourself, so that you don't go flying off into deep space.
Yeah, I use one of these hook lines.
Both ships are currently moving at like hundreds of meters per second out here right now, so could be dangerous. It's also 0 gravity outside that door, or outside that airlock.
I feel like we should tether to each other.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Because if one of us falls off, we can probably like use the strength of the other people to hold on.
Right.
And if that doesn't work, at least we all die together, right?
Yes.
I'll be the last one.
I'm not going to entertain that idea because we're going to be successful. That's how sure I am of this.
Does Patty speak? Or does
No.
Black speak?
No, Patty does not speak.
Okay.
Patty does sometimes give weird looks there that make you think that he might be developing a consciousness.
Then I have an idea, everybody. This will be funny.
I spray paint Patty.
Give him one of your bumper stickers.
No, I just... a little patch. It has no form to it. It's just some color.
So, once we're in the door.
Yeah.
It's fuchsia.
Yeah, I was gonna wait until Puck got back, but
I'm going to meditate for a
so
minute.
the airlock opens. It kind of folds out in front of you, and you have this open space between you and the other ship. You can see there's also, it's kind of lined up with another airlock on their ship. It's not open, but it's there, and there's a tether, like a cable running between the two. So, you want to shimmy across?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got good acrobatic. Is that what I would roll, acrobatics?
Are you going first?
You would
or last?
roll,
I thought
acrobatics.
you were going last. What happened?
Acrobatics.
Well, I mean,
or
if I got
athletics?
good acrobatics, I can make myself up there and, like...
No?
So everybody who's, who's you going first or last? You're going last, so hold on to that for a second.
Okay.
Have Patty go first.
Oh, no.
Since he's apparently
He will
first.
pull us all out
Patty's
of the void of
plus
space.
1, can he use athletics
Yeah.
instead of acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay.
Either one.
He's got a plus 8 to that.
Okay.
That's his class skill. He gets 1. Oh, that was a 3. I changed it to a 17, pulling it out, but I'm going to be honest. 3.
Okay.
So that's plus 8, so 11.
11.
5.
But we're all hooked to him, so bye all of us!
Yeah.
It's okay.
How
Weight
big
is
is
not a
Patty?
factor in space.
Yeah. So yeah, Patty loses grip, and gosh, how would the momentum work in this situation? I guess.
Patty.
Well, I mean, you're going in one direction without an opposite
Inertia.
force.
So,
You keep going.
Who's next in line?
Hi.
Behind Patty.
This guy right here.
Okay. Roll at athletics.
How about acrobatics?
Athletics or strength, either.
Well, it's a 0 either way.
Let's see you bluff your way out of this.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 13.
Okay. You're starting to slip out the door. Patty has started with the momentum of the ship traveling one way, both ships. Patty is he was stuck in space for about a split second, and then as the ship started to move this way, he started to stay in place. And he's kind of dragging you all out. So who's next in line?
Me.
Nope, that would be Knack.
All right.
Okay, so,
Strength, yeah.
strength, or do I get to roll
no,
athletics?
athletics.
Because I actually put some points in athletics,
Okay.
just on a whim.
Dude.
So I got a 5.
How much is that total?
No, that
Not
is
enough.
All right.
How far am I from
The
this?
robot
I'm
fucked up
scared.
its,
You're
give me a
you
cross roll.
slip and you knock
Listen,
Soul
I have
on
no
his
evidence.
ass, and you both kind of tumble out.
I'm not full.
So she just knocked you out of the ship.
You're on your ass now.
You're both dangling out, and who's next in line?
Who's next?
You.
Me? Oh,
Where?
If we
Can I,
TPK
like-
on this, we'll
right?
Can I?
19.
19? Okay.
You saved us all!
Alright, you're able
You
to
docked
just
it.
stop it. Just stop the chain
Do I have
reaction.
a knife?
I was about to say, did the person in back like put an
You're-
oh shit line
Yeah.
into the ship?
Yeah. Nobody mentioned it.
I
so-
know.
But you see this happening. While you watch this happening, do you put a no shit line into the ship?
What the hell's a no shit line?
In case we all go tumbling off the ship, we can pull ourselves back on.
Yeah, basically.
I thought you guys were all tethered to me.
We're all tethered to you.
Yeah.
We're all tethered
Going
together.
out the door, what happened?
That's why I'm asking you, is there a
To
knife?
be tethered to you. I'll just climb up the sides of the wall.
I'll just cut you fuckers off. Fine.
You could probably
oh,
unlatch it if you need to, but
Okay.
I did get
I
19.
Do I have to wait my turn for
Is
this?
that bug?
um,
People?
No.
no, you
Okay.
can do it.
I see the
Human with
chaos
antenna.
that's
Oh,
unfolding
that's
in front of me, and I decide, like,
No.
oh
that's
shit,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a TKO. So I just like
Oh, big. Okay.
hook you guys to something.
Yeah.
Like,
To a yacht?
That's all good.
yeah. Is there like
There's
a
railings.
clip or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, there's railings. Like you can find a ballast point. And,
La Shanta?
Hey guys!
Yes.
Click.
Hi.
Hi.
You know, that was an incredible oversight on our part.
Yeah, you guys suck.
so basically,
I don't.
you're
I kind of got dragged.
holding onto the tether with both your feet like pressed against the like side of the opening or the airlock, just holding people in place. Does any like how do you get out? Well, how do you get out of this situation?
What's your character's name?
Do you guys want me to pull
Organ.
you guys back?
Goes.
Okay.
Pull!
Goes
Pull
by
them!
soul.
Dear God, pull
Do
them!
I do a strength?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay, everybody who is actually still in the ship except for you, since you're holding everybody in place.
Okay.
So I would suggest me and Schleppner and you to like roll. Like basically, you're taking point on it, but we assist.
Okay.
So
Now, I feel like I missed an important bit.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
You feel a
Do my legs break? I
no.
feel...
I just rolled a crit fail.
But they're assisting!
okay, I will just state the importance. That's my sister and my robot out there.
All right.
I'm sorry. It's not me.
You feel a slight tug as somebody is trying to help you, and then
I guess I fall out.
and you start to kind of lean into it, and then that tug becomes like a twisted kind of push, and you fall forward, and now you're not falling any farther, but you're grasping basically the inside of the airlock, like holding yourself in place,
Can I ask something?
keeping people from flipping further.
Since we're going out like this, by the way, let's just go ahead.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
You know
So,
what?
we started off
you're-
like
oh,
In
this.
the sense of honesty,
And
I
you're
feel
moving
that since I was
that
reeling you
way.
guys in, and I
Yeah,
failed.
So the
they
ship
all
is
died.
moving this way, but you're
As
staying.
soon as the rope stops, we would kind of.
Yes,
So,
Can
is there
I do
anything
it
I
this
can
way?
grab?
Are
Yeah.
you even there?
Yeah, we're this.
it's relative.
I mean, is there anything I can
I mean,
grab?
the character's there.
Yeah, there's.
Or
Where's
maybe Patty with
We're
his
there.
lovely
I mean, I
big
would
If
imagine
you'd like to
because
try,
she's
yes,
like,
there's
she's
stuff
like
outside the
not
ship.
connected, so she doesn't climb
I would
on
like
the
to
ship.
use my engineering in order to figure out like things on here in order to try to like quickly detach my my tether and like string it through there in order to create
Oh my God,
like
the
you know
whole
a fulcrum.
we've had
Yeah.
is jumping out of a ship.
Or, yeah, like a pulley.
Yeah.
I would
Don't
like.
quick fail.
Oh my
Oh my God! Why did you say that?
Did you crit fail too?
I would like.
You guys are hopeless!
You think you see a pipe that would be sturdy enough to wrap it around?
But it's not!
I
You
would
believe
like
it
to
is
do
sturdy
something.
enough.
Why
I
did you
do,
guys
so-
convince me to tie yourselves to
As
me?
you attempt to put a little bit of pressure on it, steam shoots out of it. It turns out it is not something good worth putting pressure on. It is
bad idea. Very bad idea.
And
I think the good doctor.
The good time.
Something too.
who else is it? Who's next to you?
Schleppner and she's up at the front of
I'm
the
at the
ship
front,
now. But yeah, I'm next in line after her.
All right, you and Schleppner take 1 point of damage.
I'm going to go out on a limb and ask or say that since I have climb speed, I would not be attached to just climbing on the ship.
Yeah, you can climb.
I would also like to do something when possible.
Okay,
When it's my turn.
sure. I mean, we're just kind of doing it as people have ideas. We're not an initiative.
Yes. Okay. So I will pop a capsule and I will
I feel
blow
like we
a
should be an
giant bubble of
initiative, though.
life-sustaining atmosphere to cover the party
Okay.
in space.
All right. Well, they have suits.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
have-
Then never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just
Very
gonna
different
float.
story.
We're trying to go from a line that goes from here
Go
to
ahead
there.
where you were trying
thought it was
to
a
go
good
ahead and
idea.
roll athletics or acrobatics to try and get a grip on the outside.
Pretty sure my legs are gonna break.
Can I try to get a grip too?
Yeah, if you.
I feel like we should have initiative
don't
against
have
space.
strength.
I got a 1!
Another crit fail.
God.
That's 3 crit fails. We're all gonna die.
I mean 11.
I'm worried about every
Okay. You're able to grab something. So yeah, you're still holding on. You're dangling outside,
Okay.
holding on.
I'm hanging
You
on.
try and grab something, but it breaks, and the bar. It's like a bar that it's all scrap,
It
like
hits you in the
basically, but it's a
face.
loose bar. You grab it, and it tumbles back and hits him in the face. He
Can
loses
I
grip.
grab
You're
the
dangling
rope
again.
from the rat?
What?
Can I grab the rope from the rat and
Uh,
try to secure it on something that I
it's
think
alright.
is more sturdy?
He secured it
Yeah.
to
Oh,
a
okay.
bulkhead.
I was trying to do like a pulley, basically.
Yeah, and you took damage because of that.
Yeah, we both lost a point of Did we lose a hit point or a stamina point?
Stamina point.
Okay.
You lose stamina first.
So I'm dangling. Can I climb back up?
Yeah, you can try.
Acrobatics, athletics.
This is
I would say
So-
athletics in this situation. Well, yeah, athletics.
17.
Can only
Okay.
go uphill.
You're
from
able
here.
to climb back up.
Okay, I'm gonna have Patty try to grab onto the side of the ship, like I'm communicating with him over the data jack,
Okay.
and tell him to grab the other two and bring them back into the ship.
This
Okay.
is Mystery Men in space.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's going to be a 23 on that athletics check.
Okay, and he's able to climb back, sort of like gripping the external surface of the ship, like clamping it.
Can I just hold my hand?
And
I mean, he has got the
Hands
cargo
out.
rack, so I'm thinking like he just kind of pops open
Anybody
his
just
chest
grab
and
my
like,
hands, I'll
shoves
bring
their
you in.
feet in there, so they're like stuck in him, and he drags them
What
along.
was it?
no,
Your
No.
race.
My character race
I
is
would,
Solarian.
basically what I'm.
No.
Or not, that's my
well,
half elf.
how-
Half elf.
I guess you're in control of him.
What's
though.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, he can try that.
It's
I don't
Okay.
know if
Yeah,
he'll fit
it's
in
her.
there really.
Well, we're just trying to get their feet into the cargo rack, because the cargo rack's empty right now.
Okay.
And it can support like 4 times his strength modifier, like he can carry 4 times the load that he normally does.
Okay.
I feel like I just
Um,
got shoved into Bender's compartment of mystery.
Except just your feet.
That's even more terrifying.
It's
You're kind of
weird.
standing inside Bender's chest. So
Sorry
yeah, go
about
ahead and
my long
roll.
toenails.
I get. What would
It's okay.
that be? I'll allow it.
So he's out there trying to bring them in.
So he's kind of bundled
I got
them
boots
up
on. It's fine.
into his chest cavity somehow,
And you two are like hanging out of his chest, basically. Like there's just these 2 torsos sticking out of his chest.
and it's made.
You know, instead of going back in, why don't we just go this like this? This is fine.
Yeah, he just kind of he makes it back to the tether between ships.
Okay,
Yeah.
situation resolved.
I really feel like we should have rolled initiative against space.
Now let's try again!
It's the cruelest.
Face.
The cruelest enemy. Yeah.
7, lucky 7, a jackpot.
I rolled a 14 against space.
The main this is
I crit fail again!
Did you really?
Yes! That wasn't a real roll, though.
No, I just screwed around.
Get those ones out now.
Yes!
Alright, so
And I feel like this is out of initiative. I mean, I don't have to justify it, but partly because it's like
Space is not alive.
Yeah, and it's more like
Thank
whoever
God.
comes up with the idea that saves the day in this situation, or
Congratulations.
whoever's the next one in line is literally the next one who gets yanked out of the ship. So
That would be me.
Theoretically, space should not be attacking us.
yeah, theoretically, unless you fuck up really bad.
Like, yeah.
So Patty is he climbing across?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna grab hold too. I'm just gonna I'm standing in this robot, but I'm gonna keep.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you assist Patty in his next athletics?
Go ahead and roll an assist, and
If I was also like pulling them in now, because I'm
No. We don't want to go in. We're just going.
you're just
We're just going with it.
Because that's going to be a 12, so please come through.
No.
Oh!
Another 4.
you want to try and assist?
Yes. That 20.
Okay. All right. Patty is struggling. You guys are more harm than help, kind of pulling him across by and large.
You're going like this.
But
then the awesome rat comes
yeah,
along.
and then you're actually able to be like, stop it.
Wait, you're
And
a rat?
then
I
help.
Yeah.
thought you were a Shirin.
No.
That's her other.
I'm the rat today. Remember, that's why it was fine that your penis arms were out.
I was... Okay, so I can get my penis
But
arms
you're
out.
able to like wrap your tail around
Robin.
the backside and give him
What's your
extra
character's name?
balance.
This character?
This one is neck.
And
It's Nick, Knack, and Patty. Patty Wax.
Ah.
so pretty.
And all in here, it's knick knack
And
knock.
clack,
So
clack.
whether or not
Damn it, I have
I
to
guess
pee now.
everybody behind them
I gotta pee. Excuse me.
roll acrobatics or
God
athletics
damn it. What?
behind.
Behind me.
behind Nick Knack and
Well, I'm the last
Or
one,
what?
so...
Patty.
I like
yes,
that one.
Patty,
and he's
Knack,
small.
and,
Are you in the ship?
Yes, I'm currently
Okay.
in the
Are you
ship.
rolling?
Who is the smallest one that's out?
You don't
the
need.
ship?
Or
I
yeah,
could
I'm
probably
the last
grab
one.
it.
roll acrobatics.
Oh no,
or
we're going
athletics.
across.
Yeah, but I'm the one who
We're
did
all
it.
going
So-
across.
Across
15
what?
plus
I
13.
understand.
To the other
Oh,
Tether.
there's a tether connecting the two ships.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I won.
Okay.
15 plus 13.
Okay.
So.
Did you roll?
So that's going to be a 20.
Okay. Who else? Schleppnar.
I am going to go across it like a tightrope.
Schleppnar's not tethered.
Okay.
No, but I also have climb speed, so I'm thinking this is not going to be an issue.
Okay.
So these are the people still on the ship, right?
I almost go
Yeah.
like a
Okay,
squirrel
so
over a
I have
telephone
to-
wire, like
Yeah.
skitty, skitty,
What was
skitty.
this
Alright,
one?
so whatever I rolled a 35.
I'll give you an advantage, but go ahead and roll
Sure.
just just in case there's another crit.
What was this
Right.
roll for? Acrobatics or?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Okay, 13.
But how much of a bonus do I get with the climb speed?
I'd say a +4
Okay.
with the climb
So,
ability,
okay.
since you're climbing, and that you're used to that.
Right.
Or-
So what a 13 auto pass or not? Because I'm starting at plus
Prob-
13.
Probably, but if you
If I crit fail, got it.
yeah. Okay.
And I crit fail.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you said advantage. Didn't that roll twice? Take the better.
No, that's,
Maybe I should grab you.
I
That's
have a
in
13.
D&D,
I have
yeah.
technically it's a 15 with a 1. But
one.
I mean,
I mean, like,
Crit
there's
fail's a crit
technically
fail.
no rule that a crit fails automatically.
Stop
if
saying the
it-
word crit fail. Every time somebody says crit fail, another one comes up.
No, but you guys need to honor the crit fails.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
got
we can
mine
honor the crit.
because I've given punishments to everybody else who's crit failed.
got it.
And I got a reward for hitting a 20. And I am the only one who rolled a 20
Can I
tonight.
make a reflex save to grab onto with my tail?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say that.
Okay, then a reflex save or I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
Then 19 plus 7.
Okay.
Okay. Caught myself
You're
with my
able
tail.
to catch it. You get a nasty cut on your tail. You take another. Another 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stamina or damage?
Stamina.
Stamina.
Yeah. So you've got -2 to your stamina
What?
starting out.
This is a very promising start.
Yeah.
Right.
We're getting all of the negativity out right now.
Are we?
I'm worried. I've been rolling okay, so I'm worried.
Has anyone not crit failed yet?
I've been rolling successful.
This guy right here has.
I've been pretty successful.
I've just been failing.
Yeah.
Crit failed. But
Alright, so you make it across and you're outside the airlock on this other ship, but it is sealed. It is a pretty, smooth airlock surface.
It's made of cardboard.
Well, and physically, in reality, yes, but in it seems to be some sort of heavy gauge steel with rubberized
Alright, so we made it. I'm gonna go.
seals.
see, I just put my feet down.
I am going. Would it screw up our tethering for me to get up to the door and try a computers thing?
Or should I just do computers?
No, I wouldn't.
Actually, she's in Patty, so
Yeah.
she's like right at the door.
At this point, since all of you have pretty much succeeded getting across your acrobatics or athletics check, getting across, you are not dangling. You're clinging to this other ship in some manner, and you're able to do whatever you need to. You could probably walk across to its surface because it's just big enough to have a small amount of gravity.
Oh,
Should I roll computers first? Or do
If
you
you-
want to go computers?
you can
Yeah.
do it first. You would have gotten there
Well,
first.
it doesn't seem... There's not exactly a terminal on the surface.
Oh.
You'd have to, try and engineering to try...
Okay,
can do that.
engineering.
Assist?
Well, I got a 3 plus 11, so that would be 14.
I will assist or try on my own, whichever.
Okay.
What's it for?
Engineering.
The
16.
Okay.
computer thing.
You assist. You think that the only way to get in is to cut through it, but then Schleppner points out a panel, and you pop it open, and there's a terminal of some sort in there.
Should I roll computer?
Yeah. It's looks like it's
Crit fail. Crit fail.
okay.
The only thing I roll.
It's like a series of plugs, and you try jacking into it with one of the various cables that you've got, and you just fry the thing.
Wait,
Smoke
get
goes
into
up
this
into space.
Oh my God.
Well, would there be smoke?
God!
It's just sparks.
I wasn't paying attention at the briefing.
I think there's somebody
can
inside.
I roll a computer to see if I
Not
can
sure.
get it operational?
I'm sure it's gonna be a little harder.
I think it's more of a kidnap mission.
So that is going to be a
Oh my.
17 plus 9.
Okay, you're able to. You kind of have to rip out the plug, but you're basically able to hotwire it, and you get the door to open.
Well, it's already hot wired.
Oh! Yeah, the wire seemed actually really hot when I touched it because my sister blew it up.
Sorry.
She blows a lot of things up.
I know.
It's okay. We know.
Mostly on purpose, but.
Tell what's going on over there?
Maybe we should just blow this door up.
The door
I
open.
would not like that.
So do I need to make
repercussion.
another check to open it, or did I open it?
It's open.
Alright.
You're being nice.
Yes.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
I was trying to get this airlock to open, like if you slid it up, but it didn't work.
Above the door, we see Hal.
Yeah.
Right, now I've heard that there was a thing with punching computer terminals last time. Please do not punch any computer
Well, that was
Oh, don't worry.
punching.
That was the big lizard guy. He got off on the ship.
What was the name of that? Bailey.
All right, and kind
That
of.
was punching Bailey.
I would imagine you. Which one is Knack?
The
one with the
Why are we
gun.
sending in
okay.
Patty
It's
first?
over here. You're kind of over here. Well, who's at the airlock itself?
I was at the terminal in order to fix her thing, so.
Okay. Yeah. You. had
And
to
then
go
Patty
over
was
to
the first one there, so.
And I'm
And Schleppner was helping. Patty's
At
up
Patty.
here. You're with Patty. I guess he's probably just behind Patty. What about you?
Patty and I are essentially one right
Yeah, I guess I'll go over to Soul.
Alright. Stack up on the door as the airlock opens.
Are we all dead?
Not
No.
yet.
We haven't
Yes.
We were popping open the airlock.
Yeah, I felt bad for your dude up there. I was like, here's a Roman code for you.
There's a group of bodyguards. It looks like they were ready for you.
Really?
They might have heard you coming.
Really?
I wonder why they heard us coming!
Initiatives?
Yes,
12
but they get a surprise round real quick.
Who's going
So
on first?
Patty would have been like right at the airlock.
Yeah. Let's see here. I guess Patty's probably the one who would probably. He'd probably
But time
absorb all the shots.
For one thing.
What's that?
Check your hair.
They're getting a surprise round, so I guess not.
Are you a bard?
No.
Okay.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
I am an envoy.
Got it.
He has like diplomacy,
Right,
and
right.
bluff, and all that.
He's, yeah.
20. Oh,
See, that-
wow.
I'm the talker.
That's
Yeah.
2 29s.
The diplomat.
He's the buddy's
Both
perfect
hit.
guy.
Oh God.
How did I roll 3 19s in a row?
Your dice are weighted!
I'm
Because
rolling
you
that
hate
again.
us.
Okay, that's an 18. Does that hit?
18 hits, yes.
What does she do? Is she like...
She's a Solarian. She
Okay.
controls
Alright, well, I guess
Star
that's.
solar. Yeah.
So that's 3 hits.
Alright, that's 3d6 against Patty.
Okay, now I'm getting an image of everyone.
Plus 2.
Cute.
So. That's 6. 8.
So we got Knack,
14
Knobs,
damage.
14 damage?
Flash,
Yeah.
Soul.
Not
And
even
Shoulder.
half.
Alright. That's good. So they unload with a torrent of fire. On,
This
Patty,
is kind of
basically.
Patty's job,
Yeah.
by the way.
So wait, are they in suits? Because the atmosphere. When we're opening the airlock.
They're in suits.
Okay,
They're
okay.
ready for it. They're wearing kind of like they're sort of like cheap. Comes in a locker on board your spaceship.
Right, like an
sort of.
emergency.
Yeah, but they're wearing regular.
How
sort of-
many did you say? 6?
There are 3 of them.
3. Okay.
They're Verthani bodyguards, mercenary types.
What's a Verthani?
They are the. They have the
Greek version. Still learning all the races and stuff.
Yeah, they're from this book. They have like big like black eyes, kind of like a seal or like a horse or something.
All right.
But otherwise, they look kind of like gangly humans,
Got it.
like humanoids.
Alright, so are we rolling initiative?
Yeah. Everybody roll initiative.
While we do that,
Who wants to take initiative?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
I will. I like doing it, but everyone has to be slow with me so I can get it all down.
I got a
I
14.
need some clarification on just one thing. What would be considered a significant enemy? I knew this months ago. I do not now.
What in what regard?
Signal an ally within 30 feet who has taken damage from a significant enemy.
Like a boss, I would think.
I don't know. Are significant damage or significant enemy?
Significant enemy.
What's
I'm
the name
pretty
of
sure
the
I
feature
copied
you're
that directly
doing?
from the book.
Any I guess.
Inspiring boost
Oh,
is what I'm doing.
I would say
You
probably
are a bard.
anything above like a rat would be my gut feeling.
Okay.
So,
What,
something-
you saying I can't be a significant
Well,
enemy?
no, like a
Oh!
That's
More highlights
racist.
than you.
well, like a rat, not like a humanoid.
That's not racist. That's more of a
Okay,
species.
A
quick
tiny
question. For initiative, does anyone get
speciesism.
over a 20?
No.
Did anyone get between 15 and 20?
Yes.
What was that?
16.
I got a
Initiative
15.
is plus.
And I got a 14.
Hold on. Everyone's going way too fast. That's why I'm
plus
asking.
again.
I'm gonna call it out in
What's
order.
initiative plus?
And then everyone just bombard through
It's
it anyway.
1d20 plus your
Okay,
initiative.
you are Nick. Okay.
Should be on there.
Okay. Now who got a 15?
I did.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Clack, clack.
You got a 14?
Yep.
So did I.
So who has higher dex? Or higher initiative?
My dex is plus 2.
Same here.
So
Roll
again.
I'll save
I've
you.
improved the initiative.
I'll save you the feat thing that you were planning on doing. Patty doesn't have stamina points. He just has hit points.
Okay.
Cool.
He is a big sack of hit points, but he doesn't exactly get tired.
I was thinking, maybe not now, but in the future I should probably know.
Okay.
I I got a 21 with the roll off.
I got a nat 20.
So what is that total?
26.
So,
So
yeah,
you go first. Okay.
you managed to beat my 19.
Nah, you guys are
By
rolling
1
great.
point.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, it actually matters!
Does it really matter?
You better show up again.
It won't
Sorry.
show up again.
All right.
You've
And
intimidated
then
it. I got a big old 4.
Four.
So,
what? All right.
Did you roll?
Yeah, I did. I got an 11. To Jeremy. I wrote the two that got 14s right next to each other, but
They get nothing.
y'all should do.
Don't you tell me you
combo
rolled
attack.
19s again.
Alright.
Now, how big is this panel, and how many of us can fit through it at a time?
I mean,
Door's probably just big enough for one at a time. Maybe the two rats.
yeah,
can go.
two people. It's wide enough for 2 people to get out. You'd say it's probably not quite a bay door, but big enough to get equipment through.
Oh, okay.
So, 2-person wide. Baddies. Okay, so they beat you in initiative.
All of us.
Of course they did.
It's one of those games.
Yeah.
Hey, we survived walking out our door.
Barely. We had to go back in and try again. And even then we almost failed. My tail saved us all.
I tethered your asses.
And so they've also taken notice of the big bug man.
Oh,
Gonna take a
shit.
shot at you.
Wait, they can't see me!
How big are you?
I don't know, but they can't see me if
I
I
don't
don't
know.
move.
I don't know.
Well, technically, you're constantly in
Yeah.
motion now.
Yeah.
Because you're on.
In space.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
2 ships moving.
But we're all constantly in motion.
That's right.
But
on the
it's like
surface of a planet that is. Anyway,
we perceive it
you
as
can take if you want to add your stealth bonus to your AC to avoid being shot at. I guess.
Okay. AC, where are you on this paper?
You, like, twitched an antenna so they
It's
saw you for a
be,
second.
EAC. Your
EAC?
Yeah. This
Alright, so.
this hits
shit.
EAC, by the way. So that's 25.
Joy.
25. If I'm adding my stealth to it, then you're nowhere near me.
Well, not your stealth mod. It would be like a +4 for being cloaked, I think.
You said plus 10.
Yeah, actually, wouldn't it be like a
You wrote it down right here. Plus 10.
Be like a cover bonus or something?
for what?
For stealth.
Yeah, that's a +10 to your stealth, but your stealth, like your stealth skill.
Your ranks.
Yeah, I'm saying your Alright, let's just say it misses. Alright, moving on.
Moving on!
You cloak just in time, and then we'll one will take a pot shot at Nox. See here, that's 23,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Are these like energy blasters or?
yeah,
Okay.
so that's against EAC, and that's 8 damage.
How bad of an idea would it be to throw a grenade down?
Bad.
And another one at Patty.
I take
should
out
try
stamina
it.
first, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, did that roll 1? Yeah, I rolled a 1. It misses. Let's see here.
It jams because the energy weapons can do that.
And then actually, in sort of irony, it hits like a misses and hits like a vent of some sort, and steam blows out and hurts them all for 1 damage.
So we
You
all
are
take
very
one.
kind.
Not you, them. The
You are very, very kind. I feel like this is pity.
I feel like that was a crit fail roll.
I'll take it.
That he's
Damn
going on.
It was a crit fail. You know.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've applied it pretty evenly.
That was fair.
Yeah. Anyway. And it is Nick's turn.
Alright,
Clack, clack on deck.
Clack, clack, on deck.
so, I am going to chill in my fairly fortified spot by the computer terminal.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use my full action to give Patty a full action, which means he's going to enter the ship. And, this guy here,
Whack.
he's going to whack him, which I think is against his kinetic, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All I can see as a character is you're just a rat playing a video game through his robot's eyes.
Basically!
Yes.
And that is going to be an 18.
Okay, that hits.
How much damage does the tactical baton do?
Or like, I thought more like a VR headset.
Plus
like
1d4
robots.
plus strength.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's lame.
Without taking the damage.
I mean, it's a
yourself,
very
yeah.
basic weapon.
Well, that'll be 5 kinetic energy damage things.
I need a better pistol.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you try and upgrade that at some point?
I don't remember.
Okay.
We'll go with I'll fix them when we get back to the ship. I haven't had a lot of time.
Yeah.
I've been fixing the damage done to the Chrome Pheonix, and we were in a race, and then
I enjoy the race very thoroughly.
the Triaxian and Dragonkin pilot were all up in my face because they gave me the ship that we got damaged in the race.
Wasn't there a kaiju at some
And now I have to fix that.
That was fun as well. I've never piloted a giant robot before.
I pistol whipped the shit out of it.
Alright.
I found the jetpacks.
This is all happening while the laser blast.
Clack, clack, it's your turn.
I shall use my zero pistol
On the guy that Paddywhack tried to subdue.
And, okay, so 10 plus... Is there a plus 2?
To attack, that's plus 6.
Alright, so 16 then.
16?
Where
that
is
hits.
your 6 on here?
It's plus 6. Attack. Plus.
Okay. 16 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits, and then
1d6.
roll your damage, 1d6, plus cold. Well, cold damage, 1d6 cold damage.
6.
6, alright. Which one was it?
It was the one that Paddywhack was trying to whack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, he is staggered.
No, that's
No.
only on a crit.
Oh, okay.
But he has taken cold damage. So let me see here. You're not particularly sensitive to that, but it does. It's starting to ice him up.
So, as I shoot him with my chill pistol, I'm like, hey bro, chill out.
Okay. So everybody applauds. And it is Soul's turn.
That was a pun, wasn't it? It was
Yes.
a good pun.
If people clap, I chatter with you.
I'm moving inside. Is that free or?
On your turn.
Oh
yeah.
shit, hold on,
It
hold
is
on.
your turn.
Hold
Yes,
on.
you
Before
can
your
move-
turn, let me just
Oh,
move
yeah.
in.
You can
Okay.
move your speed.
Let me just move it.
Let me just move inside the airlock on my turn. Okay, now you can go.
Yeah, you can move your speed on your turn. And
I'm
you can-
inside. I'm
See
no longer
how he-
floating in space.
It's a movement
Yes.
action, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
have an attack action
Question.
or
Can
standard
I borrow
action.
your phone to look up a spell because my phone's dead? And the
Sure.
book is upstairs.
Don't mind the porn.
Oh my.
It's
I
Vicky's.
generally don't, unless it's something really extreme. And even then, that's debatable. Alright, alright. What's it called again? It's written down. Okay.
You know what? Let's get in on here. Andy, begin recording. Praise the sun, you sons of bitches! Shoot this guy.
Go ahead and roll to hit him. What are you using to shoot?
My laser pistol.
Okay, so that's against EAC.
Yes, sir.
You have to make the sounds.
Choo, choo, choo.
Yeah, it's
Bang.
Kapang.
18.
Do you mind keeping that open?
Sure.
Thanks.
Sorry? 18 that hits.
Alright.
Weighs a rifle.
1d4. Ha!
2.
Dose.
There, 2 damage.
Yes, sir.
Which one?
The one his
Gray
gun is
suit.
pointed at.
Let me.
With the okay, yeah.
And he's looking at me like, what?
So how much was that?
Dose. 2.
And I just
Sorry.
17.
lean in.
All right, cool. Knack, your turn.
I just
I
lean
meant
in
22.
and fire my laser,
Oh,
laser
then he's dead.
pistol at
Sweet!
this guy.
Same guy that me and Clack Clack have been going after?
Yep.
Alright.
Wait, he is dead?
14 plus 4 for ranged attack, so
Okay.
that would be 18.
Oh, okay.
18 to hit. That
Mhm.
hits.
1!
Yay!
Okay.
I do a damage!
Better than
You
nothing.
threw a paper clip
And
at
it
me.
is Shatnar's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna crawl in on the ceiling from, like the outside.
Okay.
Okay, and that one in the back,
All right.
I'm gonna drop down on him after I pop capsule.
No, the one in the back.
This one all the way over here?
Mm. I'll drop down on him, popping a capsule with a jolting surge. I'm gonna try to take out his. Is it an electrical system on his suit?
Yeah.
Or should I roll for that? Okay, yes. Then I'm going to attack technically his suit. He'll probably get damaged too, but basically he's not gonna be able to breathe after this.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Roll high.
So y'all see me take this capsule and start sparking, and then dropping down on this guy with the sparks in my hands. Can I see the details on that specifically? Because I have to beat his EAC, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the attack is a touch.
Here you go.
Yeah. It's a you just.
Yeah, it's a touch.
touch AC.
It's touch to a target or something the target's wearing. Or a robot.
Andy, you getting this?
Okay, get a +2 to attack. Right.
It's my
All right.
computer.
And now
So I'm just trying to figure it out. So it would be my dex plus the +2
Okay.
from the spell. Alright, so +6 to my roll.
Hang
For
on,
touch.
I'm a combat streamer. I gotta.
I understand this.
That's
I still can look
12
at you.
plus 6 is
Hunter.
18 touch.
Okay.
Against his EAC.
That you hit him.
Alright. His suit takes 46 electric damage.
Jeebus.
It's basically frying the circuits in his
Okay.
spacesuit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here's
the
more
damage.
D6 for you.
Thanks. I think it does different to flesh, but like
Oh.
the mechanical things.
I also have a lot of
There you
D6.
Alright. 4d6. Got it.
That's one thing you never have to worry about. Not since I got that
Alright,
Wargamer
5,
stuff.
6, 7, 8, 9. 12 damage to his suit.
Okay.
Does he
that-
start choking?
Yeah. It seems like it's he's not choking immediately. There's a
Right.
small amount inside his suit, but it seems you completely fucked the circuitry within it.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Can I take his gun while he's distracted?
You can attempt to. I wouldn't. Not this round.
Okay. Cute. Got it.
Which one did you fuck up?
The one in the back.
Okay.
I dropped down from the ceiling.
Red pants?
Yeah.
Fellow with the rifle,
The rifle.
and it's Nox's turn.
No,
Nox's.
I am the one with red pants.
Okay.
My pants aren't actually red, but
Oh.
I'm going into photon mode.
I'll describe my character. at some point.
Pulling out my moat and moving at the same time. I can do both. Attacking this guy that Soul was going after with my glaive, my moat glaive.
Stuff up to
It's
that.
plus strength, right? When you're.
Plus strength.
So
Well, it should be your melee attack. So
That was a new experiment. Looks like it worked out pretty well.
Melee, yeah. So +3.
Okay. What was that?
It looked good too!
13. That was a 13. So 16.
Got on camera!
Did you get a,
I got a 13.
did your base attack bonus go? Okay, yeah.
I got a 13 plus that.
Wait,
Okay.
So 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Icon.
And
do you have a camera? Oh, I didn't know that. Like built in?
1d6.
Like, is it glasses? Or?
6.
I
And
haven't
it's slashing. I don't know
turned
if
it,
that
but I
matters.
got a
But...
Interesting.
computer with an artificial personality that I used to record.
Not that we know
What'd
this.
you do?
Alright, you
I
slice
was
them
as
good.
successful as I could possibly be.
Oh, he has told everyone.
Florian steps up to
Well,
bat.
I didn't
Swing
directly hit
and a
him.
good connection.
He has told everybody about his camera and his blog, or vlog, sorry.
And I'm just gonna
Alright.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
I'm just
that.
gonna hide my face.
So,
Too late, I already got it.
Don't you have to sign a release for him to use your...
This is true. This is true.
So after
Actually, no. I think one court ruled that whoever takes the picture owns the image of your face.
after a few
I like that.
What I would dislike more. You more cultured creatures are the brutes back on the homeland.
Yeah, that was the smelted delta clause, right?
So after a few seconds, this guy realizes that his suit has lost power, and then emergency blinking red lights have pop up, and you can see in his view screen, and he's like, you know, just freaks out and runs back this
Attack
way.
of opportunity?
Yep.
Go grab him.
Okay.
Just grab him. All of him.
All right, go ahead and do. I guess it'd be.
Actually, I'd rather grab his gun because I'm small. I'm not really gonna grapple this
It
guy.
would still be a grapple, so roll a grapple.
All right.
No,
Well,
your
it's a
tail.
combat maneuver.
Combat
Right?
maneuver, yeah.
Just tail with him.
Looks
Combat
like we
maneuver.
got a runner.
Where is that?
Uh,
Apologies,
I forget it.
Still
I
don't know the
forget
sheet
what it
that well.
was. What did we roll on that? It
Is it like a melee?
It was melee plus something.
Combat maneuver in Pathfinder was basically just your base attack plus your strength or dex.
Alright, so it'd be
So,
strength or dex.
Which is higher?
Dex.
Okay.
Alright, so whatever I roll plus 6. 19 plus 6, not bad. 25.
25.
To grab his gun with my tail.
And that'll go against
Actually,
his...
can I do it with my tongue?
That'll go against.
Might be a little bit more
AC
difficult.
versus combat
I mean,
maneuver.
I can roll, but...
It's his
Well, do you
third
have a
AC.
suit on as well?
So
or-
she
Oh, yeah, you're right, I do.
18
Yeah.
instead of 19.
So,
If you don't, I'm all about that.
The tail.
You just-
how much was that?
What?
What was the roll?
25. It was a
Okay.
19, but
You were
with
able
plus
to
5.
grab his weapon.
Or 6. Awesome.
Yeah, his
Like a chameleon.
static arc pistol. You kind of grab out of his hand, and it is.
Oh, the other two guys didn't go.
Oh yes, they were going to. The one is gonna take a shot
What
at
kind of pistol did
Patty.
you say?
Hmm?
What kind of pistol?
It's a static arc pistol. It does 1d6 of electricity damage. And that is 9 plus... Shit, hold on. It's 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. And that's 5 damage.
Alright.
And then the other one's going to take a shot at Soul. Since your EAC, that's 15 to hit.
damn it.
Yep. And then damage.
0.
What did that land on? 1.
It's a legit 1. Not touching.
So that's 3 damage. And it is Nick's turn.
Okay. So I am going to hop onto the ship, realizing Patty is starting to get pretty banged up here. And I am going to attack the guy with that staff, but he didn't give me the things from it, the staff that he gave me.
Stats? I
Yeah.
don't have the stats for...
The staff. Oh, I got
It
it
says
here.
1d4 plus strength.
Hold on, let me pull it up. It's in this book too.
1d4.
And I now have weapon specialization with every weapon that I'm proficient with, which I think is like a +2 bonus to attacks.
Yeah, it would be a.
Can I have my phone back?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
No problem.
The shadow staff. If you're attempting to use that,
Yeah.
that's wow. Okay. No, this is a lesser one. Okay. Yeah, 1d4 bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, or a 1d4 cold anti-Solarian energy damage at ranged.
Oh! Never mind, I add my... if I hit, I add my character level to my damage.
Okay.
So that is a 16 plus...
I forgot I have that too.
Yeah. 16 plus 0, so 16.
Crap, I forgot
It's
that
kinetic.
too.
What?
Yeah, that hits.
The
That hits?
specialization.
Okay. So that's a d4 plus strength, which is a d4 minus 1 plus 3, so d4 plus 2. 4! So 6!
Alright. He's looking pretty damn rough.
And then Patty is going to, like, a little compartment opens up on his shoulder and a little pistol comes out, and he is going to fire right in the guy's face.
Okay.
And that is going to be...
Well, I should say an airlock closed behind this guy who ran away.
Oh, so he's gone.
Well, he's closed up at least. He's trying to breathe.
That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Okay.
I don't know what the semi-automatic pistol does, though.
Alright,
Is that
hits.
kinetic or...
That, if it's just a semi, does it say tactical or?
It just says semi-automatic.
Probably kinetic. Unless it says laser or plasma or something, fire or something like that, then yeah, it would be just kinetic.
Okay.
Because all the pistols are some sort of elemental thing, I think. With a few exceptions.
And I'm looking up what damage it does. Sorry, I forgot I could look that up because I forgot to write that down.
God, I wish I could shoot 2 pistols at the same time.
There might be a feat for that.
I'm probably gonna get it.
You might have to build it into a feat tree, I'm not sure. But I know it's a thing in like
A
Pathfinder.
gunslinger class.
Oh, and by the way, the thing, I love my, you thought it was an asterisk. That's actually supposed to be a tiny painting of a gun.
I thought that was a poop emoji.
No, it's, I love my gun.
He lied to me. And said it was
Alright, so it does 1d6 piercing.
Okay.
Well, he bluffed himself earlier, so.
4. And yeah, does it pierce his suit?
Well, I love my gun, and I need.
I mean, his gun going off right at his suit.
I mean,
It
how
works.
much damage?
4.
Oh, yeah, he's dead anyway.
Oh, okay.
So,
It pierces his suit, but
it's like, kind of like a cool Cowboy Bebop way, like the blood enters his suit, and then the bullet enters his suit, and then blood kind of globules out. Like that scene from the bad Star Trek movie you showed.
The
Which
bad
one?
Star
Which one?
The one with
Any of the odd
pink,
ones.
That's one of the good Star Trek movies.
What?
Just,
That's Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. That's the Klingons get, like, their shit fucked up in zero grav.
Fucking turkeys.
anyway.
Alright. So yeah, Patty just fucking...
Patty whacked.
Yeah, Patty whacked really hard that time.
Yep. And it is, Clack's
Clack.
turn.
Shoot.
So there's only one left here, yeah?
Yeah, well, the other one has
ran
run away.
and one's dead.
Is he looking as cocky as he's looking right now?
Don't tell me it's one.
So 18 to hit. The only person that's there. I aim at his kneecap.
Okay, you hit.
Okay, so G6.
What, with the frosty gun?
With the frosty gun.
Frosty
so 2
Call it Frosty.
damage.
2 damage.
With the frosty gun.
I'm gonna
Can
call
we turn
mine you
this guy
gun
to a-
Sparky.
Okay, yeah.
I was
So
gonna nickname you
1d6
Sparky after
C.
the fight.
Okay,
Yeah,
that works too.
Spoiler
Whatever the
alert.
fuck C means.
What? C.
And
The C stands for cold.
oh, for cold.
Yeah.
And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna roll an acrobatics. And I fail. I was gonna climb up on. I was gonna climb on top of the ceiling and just hang out on the ceiling, but I crit fail, so I just land on my face and prone.
Does he like fall out of the ship again?
No, I'm inside the ship.
You land on your face,
He's like one of those little kids who goes to do like a somersault.
and
and just
you
jump.
take 1 damage.
Well, you just doing this because you see me climbing and you hate me.
Soul.
Because I can.
Oh, do you have a plan?
I'll try and delete.
Yeah,
I'll try
I'm
and
an
delete.
insect.
I'll try and delete that footage, buddy. Don't worry. I'm not deleting that
I don't
Hashtag
care about footage.
Save that immediately, Andy.
I just
With
want
the laugh
to see
track.
like.
Add laugh track.
Add laugh track.
It's your turn.
Oh.
In the comics. Noise.
I was trying to impress the. Oh wait, never mind. You're no longer a Sheeran.
She's got you mad up. You can't be
I'm not a
mad.
Sheeran today.
She
If-
messed you up.
Yes,
Alright, buddy.
you messed me up. Your shearing
One
has
of
me
your
trying to
friends is
control
running,
my mating
Your
organs.
other one's down and out. You're not looking too good, and we got more on the way. You want to just give it up now?
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
You're asking for a surrender?
Yeah,
Throw down your weapons.
diplomacy.
23 total.
Yeah, he's like, alright, he throws his gun out the airlock, like, fuck, you got me, guy, alright, this job doesn't pay well enough.
Just staring at your camera.
Alright, let's say I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
What?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
His skin changes color to white for about a second, but they're able to, like, their emotions control their
Their skin color?
skin color.
Two.
So he's whatever the color of scared is. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very yellow.
So,
They call
does,
you Mellow Jello.
does anybody
That's the
think that
key.
we might have like 10 minutes that we could spend for me to fix up Patty? Because he's not looking too good. As soon as I say that, like sparks fly out of the bullet holes in Patty.
Yeah, I think we have plenty of time. You don't mind
Oh,
leaving
I
with
got you! I got you! And I just,
I don't
I literally slap a Band-Aid.
I guess-
I'm not in a rush.
You might want to close the airlock.
Oh.
There's controls on
I'll
the
do
inside.
it. I can do it.
You know what? I can do it.
Yeah, why don't you just... You go ahead and do that
It's,
for us, buddy, and
Alright.
then put your hands behind
He
your head.
just slaps a pad with his palm and it closes.
Get down on your knees.
Oh, he really likes you then.
Hands behind your head.
It's not that type of film.
Okay, can I just get my suit off so I can breathe like for a second? It's getting sweaty in here.
Oh yeah, I think he wants you to take your suit off.
Like the
Hey,
space.
you're not writing
No.
erotica in this.
This one too.
This is happening in the character, by the way.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I'm
Don't
going.
worry, I'm just messing with you. Come on.
I pull out a bottle of that like expensive booze we got from the racetrack that I stole from the bar with the gold leaf in it. Just take a swig.
Okay.
Whoa!
He's like, so you guys are bounty hunters.
I bet we get paid a lot more than you do, but the risk is a bit higher.
I don't know. I feel like the risk for them temp was really, really high just now.
Well, I mean,
was
the risk
high.
wasn't that high. You saw how we departed our ship, so.
That didn't happen.
Which is bad.
It's not on tape. Stop recording now.
There was a cosmic current that threw the line off course.
That.
Yeah, we just don't know how to get off a ship without dying.
But nobody died.
Somebody want to tie his hands?
He offers up his hands to be tied.
I
anybody have
have
rope?
little care
No.
for these things.
Anybody have rope?
So, like, seriously, we're taking 10 here? Taking
Yeah.
10? Okay. And I'm working on
He's like,
Patty.
so is Macron dead? He looks over at the other Verthani plug.
Yeah, I've got +4 engineering.
that
Would that help
sucks.
with your patty?
He was
Not
an
needed.
asshole,
I
but
can
I
just
wouldn't have-
literally spend 10 minutes repairing him to
Well,
give
he
him
seemed
back
like he died
25%
quickly.
of his hit points, so.
I guess that's fine.
Hey, buddy, we'd like to do this as non-painfully as possible, non-lethally as possible. If you can
But
convince
with
some of your
lots of
guys to put down their
pain.
guns, I mean,
You did hack the door.
we'll leave you alone.
Okay. Like, whatever. Just take Audric's shit and get out of here. Like, I don't care.
Alright, and then I pick up his,
Yeah.
when I'm done repairing Patty, I pick up the dead dude's pistol and just hand it to my sister. Like you said, you needed a new one.
Hey, what pistol do I get?
It is a static arc
Does she
pistol.
automatically shoot it? As she
What's the
grabs
range
it?
on that static arc pistol?
I'd have to look in the manual. It
Okay.
doesn't-
I'll look for it later. No worries. The ammo that the one I
What's
took
25%
how much
of
do you know about that either?
What's what?
I'd say it has 10
Wow.
shots in it.
Yeah.
At the
Minus the
What's
ones
what?
he shot.
Yeah.
So 9.
So, well, I'd say
Half
10
is
left.
15.
10
I
left.
think
So
it's
half
like-
of 15.
Is 7.
Yeah, it's a charge
7.5.
thing, like you put a
7.5.
battery in there.
Oh.
Normally round down, so
That would
you
be a
get
pretty
7
standard
more
thing to
hit
recharge.
points.
Yeah, you
So
can
he's
just
up to
recharge that on
18
the-
hit points.
So I would pull the stats from that in
Yeah.
the book once you
Okay,
get.
cool.
Yeah.
Spend another 10.
I need to print a new character sheet anyway. I need to print out a new one. I'll get it all in.
Apparently, we're
And
just gonna
what?
have free
Alright,
passes.
so I've got a lot of the subroutines repaired here
Ooh,
and
it's
a lot
easy.
of the physical damage, but he still needs some more work. Can we spare another 10?
I mean, you might be able to take all the time you want. What's your name, buddy?
Fillion.
See, Pheonix here is gonna just walk us through the ship. We're gonna get what we need. No problems. Right, Pheonix?
Well,
Or we're gonna shoot your head off.
oh, okay, yeah. Fuck.
What's this
It's
race
like,
called
oh.
again?
I feel like there should have been a roll.
Verthani.
Verthaka. All I can
Verthani.
see is like the creatures from Coraline with the button eyes.
Sort of.
Kinda.
One more time, how do you
Killing
pronounce it?
Okay.
Verthani. It's a Verthani.
Thanks.
Spelled like it sounds.
These are the like mantis. It's kind of like
I just
mantis
think
from
this is so hard to diplomacy. It's just like,
from
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just not gonna let
Actually,
them
I
roll.
can't spend another 10 minutes doing it. I can only do that
Mantis.
once per day.
I
So-
think that's
Oh, look
more
at that!
like,
It's,
Was
it's
it
tomorrow.
Sort
I
of.
think that's more like what he
her,
is.
right?
What?
She helped put the guy to sleep.
What?
The dad.
What?
She helped him
The
sleep.
bugs.
Was
the
this in
antenna
volume
person.
2?
Yeah.
I'm the
I
bug
haven't seen
person.
it.
Oh,
Lashunta.
okay.
No, the little
All right.
Shunta. I just need to look through the book and get all the reasons done.
But
I'm a sexy human with antenna.
yeah, Verthani are in this book. They're
I'm a sexy
like
bug
new
with, like,
races.
8
They're
arms.
mentioned in the core rule book,
So, like,
but they didn't
gangly.
stat them out.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're gangly. They're they're either they have like a caste system of old that they don't adhere to it anymore, but they would either choose to be very technically advanced, like focused,
Right.
or they would go into magic,
Mm.
and that's like the
Interesting. I like that race.
yeah. The magic people are like highly revered,
Mhm.
like goddess among men sort of
Oh.
people, while the techno people are more everyday humdrum, like
Right.
pretty metropolitan.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have enough stuff in my kit to fix Patty anymore today. We'll have to go back to the ship.
I have
That's
some
fine.
tools. Perhaps I could lend assistance.
So,
Is it
The rule book states that I can only repair him once per day, and I can only repair him because he's like a specially built thing.
The owner's manual
Yeah.
states it, and if you repair him more than once per day, it voids the warranty.
It voids the warranty, which is warranty to myself. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but they taught me it in engineering college, so. You know.
Don't think
I vandalize them.
Alright,
I just draw a check mark on them.
I can unlock this door, but you might
off
want
the
me to
tag.
talk to Lincoln first, because he's probably...
I have spray paint.
That's the one that ran?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
A little upset.
Yeah, and he like goes up to the door, and he's like, "Hey, Lincoln,
Oh, I'm right behind him, that, like, kind person over the shoulder, like, waving, hey, with the gun hidden behind him.
Is that another bluff?
Probably.
It's like, what should I...
Well, I mean, that would be kind of like a sneaky, like, I have the gun to his back.
He's like, let's say before he goes up there, he's like, maybe, hey, let me just talk to him. You stand back a little bit, and I'll see if I can get him to let us in. Tell him, I'll try and convince him that I, killed all you guys single-handedly.
Sense motive.
What are your bluff stats?
Do we have sense motive?
Yeah.
Do.
You didn't
Except my
see what
character
happened.
has
Maybe
negative
me
one wisdom,
and
so that's like she believes everyone about everything.
I rolled a 10
I
on
rolled
sense
a
motive.
5. 7.
Now, I don't think she believes everything about everyone, but she's very gullible.
Wait a second. I have an idea. Why don't you take me in? You can say you killed the rest, took me prisoner.
Okay. He's like, yeah, okay.
Distraction!
But he's like, you believe that he believes that he might be able to pull that off, but you don't know that he's that charismatic.
What do I know with my 10?
So you're going,
You can lose as
maybe.
a prisoner.
Right. That's what
I'm
I'm thinking.
I think this is a great plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Well,
What
it
did I
gives you more
What did I
time
call
to
the
play
dead
with your
guy?
toys.
What name did I give
I
him?
spray paint my face.
I forget already.
Something with an M, I think.
I think you're gonna get high doing that.
What's high?
Let me try.
What you're going to be when you keep spraying your face like that. I feel like that's bad for you.
This is my war face!
Right.
All right, so he goes up to the terminal. He presses his hand, and he's like, "Hey, it's Phillian. Lincoln, you in there?" And face pops up, and he's
Shiny silver, by the way.
got his blaster up against the next to the camera, and he's like gasping for air, and he's like, yeah, what the heck happened? My suit went down. That fucking lizard blew it. And he's like, yeah. No, they both sound like generic thugs. Yeah, I got the guy. He's
So they have Italian accents?
yeah.
the way this guy looks, I feel like they'd almost talk.
No,
Hey, what are you doing here? See?
Yeah. They caught me. Yeah.
Budget burritos.
Then he's like, yeah, I got him prisoner, and let's see if he succeeds.
Can I aid him?
In the bluff? As a prisoner?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
I'll try and look dejected and captured, hands behind, something like that.
Struggling.
No ones. I mean,
Pee your pants. It's for the
would a
bluff.
13 help?
Okay.
Would a 13 help?
Total?
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
But he
Then I'll use my expertise since I'm a bluff master.
Well, actually, if you're 80, isn't it just like if it's over 10, it gives him a +2 on his
I
roll?
thought it was over 14. Yeah, whatever. It works anyway. He rolled high enough, just high enough that it'll work anyway. So.
That's a 26.
But so yeah, he's like, all right, I'll let you in. And he opens. He's like, did you close the outside airlock? And he's like, yeah. He lets him in. Opens the door, and you're face. You've got the one guy, and you're face to face with the runaway.
Doodly.
Can you stand me back up?
He's like,
You're down forever!
And he's like, what happened to
God, you're
Macron?
heavy.
And he's like, oh, he went down, and he's not gonna make it, man.
Can they not
dragged him out
see
the airlock.
everybody just hanging out here?
I'm assuming we're not that far off, but not visible.
Well, I mean, are you trying to hide?
Yeah, I would go like.
I can go on the ceiling.
Well, not trying to be obvious because.
I mean, Patty is really hard to hide.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
if
just gonna stand.
Actually,
And
I
he's
click
sparking
two
right
above
now.
the doorway.
Yeah,
If
play
there's
that.
space.
Just.
This might be a good time to try and sneak up behind the guy and knock him out.
I'm not really moving. What, huh?
So he's distracting the guard or the bodyguard by pretending to be a prisoner.
Who's the best
I got
sneaker?
that.
Yeah.
I would be the sneak attack person.
Yeah, my stealth is only 5.
Yeah. So if you want, you can try and sneak up while he's distracted. He's let him in. He's not really looking in the docking bay. He's like, don't look in there. It's a gruesome sight. There's just blood everywhere. And he's like, we'll get the robot to clean it up. And you guys start walking down the hallway, and it's like, where should we secure the prisoner? And like,
So can they see me?
not at the moment. I mean, where are you at?
I just stood up because I fell on my face.
Oh, I presumed everybody was trying to hide when he was opening the door, because like, it's kind of a situation. He's
You
like,
probably stood up a while ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
I stood up and didn't move.
knew
I get a
the-
plus
we knew
10
the
for
plan.
stealth
So,
if
yeah,
I don't
you're-
move.
you're pretty much invisible. Well, you're invisible until you move. And anyway, let's say he's not seeing you. He's got his back to you. So you can move up to him and try and attack him if you want.
I will straight up football tackle him to the ground and pin him down, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and
15 plus 10, so 25.
okay. I think that'd be that's just enough. You're able to knock him down. He's like, what the hell?
And I hold him.
Okay.
And
Blaster out.
Lick him.
Right.
no, I was gonna say my mating hand just slaps him in the face.
You're gonna get charges for being a sexual assaulter. And like,
I would not survive
A streaker.
in the Me Too era.
No.
He's like,
Absolutely
and the
not.
guy on the ground's like, Fillion,
So who's on the ground then?
what is this
Baldy.
shit? He's like, sorry, man. The fucking pirates got us.
That's right, buddy. I'm not really a prisoner. Brandish gun in his face.
We're not pirates, we're bounty hunters. Like, people pay us to get criminals. I thought you guys might be pirates, actually. I wasn't really filled in on this case.
What the rat
I
said.
just chime in with, yeah!
Well, I mean, Fillion, if he's
I mean,
in relation
we're-
to Nathan, he would be a space
Fillion's
pirate.
like,
Right.
like a bodyguard. Like, we're here to protect Audric,
Is that the one we're here for?
yes.
Mr. Starling.
Why are we here for him? Nobody
Oh,
told me.
yeah.
to
I
do
don't
this.
know.
I wasn't paying attention.
He was
Wait,
the
wait,
num-
wait.
All right,
So there's
there was
conversation
the
is going
gruesome-
on as I'm trying to grapple this guy or
in the
Taking
previous
his gun.
session that we had.
taking this guy. Okay, what are we gonna do with the guy that I've just
Oh, he's the
tackled
one
to
who
the
killed the
ground?
guy?
Well, he is the only suspect in the murder of Amara
probably require
Fraglin
roll.
and a number of other notable
Trying to
people.
diplomacy this dude too.
Robots on Elijah 4 have been murdering people randomly or in some sort of
Start a
weird
cult.
pattern that
Oh my
they don't
God,
quite
yes.
understand yet. He programmed some of these robots or some of that AI that they use, but he decided just as the investigation was getting started to skip town,
So,
so
that'll
they
make
wanted
it
you guys to catch him.
very
Was he the one who was having the
persuadable.
party?
No.
No,
And
that
they
was a
want him
different
alive?
guy.
Probably.
I guess I'll use my
They would like him
intimidate,
to be alive.
and you can use your.
Audric.
I have
Diplomacy
sleeping
or
powder.
Alright, so
Alright,
I'm
so
going
I
to,
put my gun in his face.
now that we've neutralized all of the threats in this area, I would like to try to hack the computer to get, like, a layout of the ship.
Okay.
Because that's always a display that they have in Star Trek.
Yep.
I would suggest you shut down the escape pods if none have been launched yet.
Okay, so that'll be a 28
So is
on
all
my
this dialogue
computers.
happening as I'm
A lot better
grappling
than my
this guy on the
computer roll
ground?
before.
believe so.
You're
You
able
guys
to
are not
get
helping
a,
me, you're just
pretty good
conversating.
layout. You've
I'm there.
noted
It
that
looks like you have the same.
none of the escape pods
Okay.
have been
Well,
activated.
You and I
nothing-
are like
And you're actually able
got
to
it.
locate
Up here
Audric. It seems
somewhere.
like he is.
we walked down the hall.
He may be sleeping in his personal quarters.
Alright, everyone,
Oh, well,
it looks
I
like
think
our
I can
target
do
is
get
sleeping.
Let me handle that.
Ooh, we should go get the target while he's still asleep.
Can I
have-
disable the escape pods?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to roll again, or...?
You can. No, I'd say with that high of a roll, you can just kind of lock it to your paw print.
Okay, and can I, is there any way for me to remotely disable the drive so they can't jump while we're doing this?
That would be another computer check. Is there like a hacking?
No, it's just computers.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another computer.
Would you mind?
That's a little different level.
19.
19?
Ratman.
Alright, yeah, you're able to deactivate the drive for now. It'll take. You'll at least.
His name's Nick.
You'll at least have the however amount of time it takes for it to warm up before it.
Would you mind turning out the lights in the corridor and I'll go retrieve the prisoner?
You could easily turn out the light.
Yeah,
I
no
was gonna
problem.
say, I reach over and
And by the way, my name is Nick. I refer to everybody by their actual name, like you're Schleppner, and this is Soul, and that's Clack Clack, and that's Elf Girl.
It's Nox. Careful with that.
Well, I
She doesn't speak much, so I've never actually gotten her name.
I take off my glasses or my goggles since it's dark and put some of this powder on this rag. I'll be back momentarily.
Oh yeah, and I show on the map where his quarters are.
Okay.
I will find it.
Okay, you're able to get in there. You're like,
And
who's there?
I'm assuming he can't see in the dark. That was I'm gonna go up, sneak up
Okay.
behind him, and
Hold on,
put
let's
the
see.
rag on his face with the sleep powder. I
Go
have
to sleep,
basically a
oh.
straw poison.
He
Does
can-
it smell like chloroform?
Go to sleep, ho.
Okay,
Go to
yeah, he
sleep.
can't really see in pitch
I'm
dark.
about to show you the
And I have the
splendor
darker
for
light
split pop.
sensitivity. So, I mean, I figured it would be easier to get him, or sneak
Okay.
up on him.
Okay,
I'm a subterranean lizard person.
roll a stealth.
Yeah. Do I get a bonus for dark?
Yeah, +4. Just basically, you know, as long as you don't crit
Trip over
fail
something?
again.
And, did I get any kind of a sense of how many people are on this ship, or...
Just a small
19 plus 9 is 28.
28. Okay. You succeed. You're able to sneak up on him. He's like, "No, please. Oh, they saw my face."
No screams, only dreams.
And,
no screams, only dreams.
Oh my.
I like that.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, you're seeing that it's a minimum complement. It's just these 3 bodyguards and pretty much the Mr. Starling and or Audric, and it's pretty much run by an AI. It's just a fun yacht, like
Fun yacht, got it.
For wealthy people.
Fun yacht.
So there's no, like,
Yes.
pilot or anything.
No, it's automatically piloted. It's pretty, simplistic.
I will bring him back to the party.
Alright, so yeah,
I got him.
Oh my.
Roll to dance.
We can turn down the lights, and I to put the goggles back on.
So, yeah, it seems like it's just these people and him, so we can take both ships. And this one has a drive.
Ooh!
Like the sound of this, I was just about to say the same thing. This one is
And
classic.
you hear over the
Yeah, we can take the drive off of this ship and put it
over
on
the,
Nick's night ship.
radio.
I'm already peeing on the wall, marking my territory.
As you're cleaning things up, you hear over the radio.
It's your
It's like,
room now.
"Hey, it looks like they've slowed down. We can connect docking bays. Do you want me to connect docking bays?"
Yeah,
How
go ahead
much do I trust the goblin?
Go ahead and do it.
Sounds motive.
I mean, rock folk and goblins, I feel like might get along, maybe?
Well, do you remember
I feel like my character
your
goblins
job
would get
interview?
along.
I feel
with
like
her?
goblins would eat rat folk.
I don't know.
I remember that she's like ridiculously good with tech in a pinch.
Yeah.
So you
All
probably
right,
had
we'll do it.
Combos before about tech.
Ooh, all right, let me pull up the goblin entry.
Oh shit.
Goblins are always
Be
fun.
very careful, but yes. I mean, we're going really slow, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I got it.
Now, Striker,
I
listen
feel
to me.
like there should be an RPG
Ease off the
goblins trying to take over the world.
And lower your flag.
That would be called We Be Goblins, which Vicky is interested in running. It is a Pathfinder one-shot where you play...
No!
No!
What is it?
No!
What happened?
No!
It's a crit.
No!
Fail.
No!
The
No!
goblin fucked us?
Goblin fucked you.
Phil, careful.
Sorry.
Almost knocked the camera off the table.
Oh, boy.
And there's my dice, but I'll get
Yep,
it.
I got it. That was my bad.
It's all good. I just didn't want the
I
camera.
just started coughing and laughed. Oh!
Better Phil knocking the camera over than anybody else.
True.
So you hear an almost ear-piercing crunching noise as the two ships kind of crunch together.
Goblin did it!
I think I stuck the landing!
No. No, you did not. We're never letting you pilot again.
It's stuck alright.
So the ship takes 1
Together.
damage.
Our 2 ships have become one!
Got that right.
On the upside, everybody, double the room.
They're not fused together. They just kind of, crunch like a fender bender.
Hey, you, voice, out in space, okay? Let me have this.
But, yeah, so that's that.
It's one of your negative comments.
Take a quick break, and I'll set up things aboard the Chrome Pheonix.
Cute.
Alright.
Oh boy.
cockpit.
Don't trip over my shoes.
Go ahead
And I'm gonna look for
switch
a
over
dice that I
to,
dropped.
Your shoes are kind of a trick hazard.
SF.
Yeah, maybe I should just put them on.
I was just they're fine right there.
And,
Excuse me.
transition.
Phil, at some point tonight, can I get another character sheet? Because this is done in pen, and I need to level, and it's just a wreck right
Remember,
now.
I need to be back
how
in
does
there.
the transition go?
Hold on, go up.
Sorry.
Welcome back, everybody, to Starfinder Silverwing Live. I should also mention you can find out about this every week if you want to, tune in. If you follow our Facebook group, Real Visual Productions on Facebook, just put in the search bar. All right, pull up your CompuServe server. Go to facebook.net /
www.netscape.com.
Yeah, netscape.com. Download the Netscape app.
Alright, what you do is you open Yahoo, and then you search for Google. And then in Google, you search for Facebook.
Yeah. You want to download the Facebook app into your Google Chrome. But,
at some point, you go to AOL.
Did I skip that? Okay, you gotta dial on to AOL.
I say she has the Firefox, but she's holding her legs and screaming.
Number, what number would you put in there? Anyway, but no, if you go to our Facebook group,
309.
Yeah. If you go to our, I tried that actually when I was a teenager. Anyway,
and somebody got really mad at you.
But you go to our Facebook group. You can see pics that I posted of some of the figures and the terrain that I had made up for this session specifically.
And nudes.
Yeah, that too. I'll be posting those Sunday.
Those cost extra.
Yeah.
Those are for Patreon only.
Yeah, Patreon only.
And they're all nude here.
Members only.
Exclusive nudes.
Wait.
Very tasteful.
We're gonna have no patrons. Wait, we're gonna have no patrons.
It's very Playgirl. Yeah, Playgirl 1988, like circa style of thing.
Like, him nude fixing a motorcycle in the tailpipe is what censors the dick. It's pretty arty, man.
Yeah.
It's artiste.
I mean, you really go there for the articles.
Actually, it's the advertisements. You read that for the advertisements.
Can we get a bear rug?
Right. Can we redo? Can we cut?
Everyone's gonna start over.
Charge forward! Forget everything you just heard.
Anyway, so we're back on the ship. You've collected your. Are you going to take the two bodyguards as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hostages.
I
I'm going to convince him to join us.
Roll block or
you could probably
diplomacy.
convince him to be your henchman.
Yeah.
Or errand boys.
So how are you going? Are you going to keep them in like their own space, or are you going to put them in with the with Mr. Starling?
Yes.
I want them to be my bodyguards.
Pay them more than they were being paid.
Yeah.
Shit.
How much were you guys being paid?
Like 100 credits a month.
We can do that.
I think we can float that.
I mean, and a pension and life insurance.
Well, you'll have to talk to HR about that. Don't worry, they'll get to you sometime.
All right. And
do I need to roll for any of this?
You know, I don't think you really want life insurance, because life insurance just means somebody gets a payout if you end up dead.
Hey, if we're speaking about insurance,
family,
we have the gecko.
Back on Elijah 4, so...
Yeah, but have you ever been worried they'll put a hit on you?
No, I can't say that I've thought about that.
I mean, like, that's kind of a common occurrence in our family, actually.
It doesn't happen too much. I like you in a very violent and mean way.
I'm not talking about
Where does this money
Oh,
go?
okay.
Let's add a couple more.
Then I got control him.
But, yeah, you're inside the ship. There's a bunch of compartments. They're all pretty much empty, but there's large compartments for storage.
There is one that is our coffee shop on here. It has the coffee maker plugged in, and it has a sign that says Starbucks.
Is this the coffee maker we got as part of the... Oh my god, yes!
I'm like, we have a coffee maker, but we don't actually have any coffee, so...
Getting coffee's not that difficult, I don't think.
20,000 plus coffee maker.
Okay.
Do you have coffee?
Coffee maker, sir.
Damn!
I knew we overlooked something.
But, yeah, you're able to, you can keep them in one of the docking bays, or not docking bays. One of the
expansion.
Yeah,
bays.
expansion bay. Empty expansion bay if you want, or you can keep them with
Why
you.
are you raising?
I presume. I went ahead and presumed that you put Mr. Starling in his own little room.
Sure.
Because when he wakes up, he's kind of freaking out. He's like, "No, you don't understand. Like, you can't take me back there. Like, you just can't."
You need
Is
to talk
anyone
to your
even
boy.
listening to him?
No,
Is he
he's
just
like
by
he's like
himself?
slamming on the walls, and you watch him over like a camera.
If you don't talk to your boy, I'm
If
going to
I
talk
have to pay
about
out, this is no longer my issue.
He's like, it had my face. Don't you see it had my face?
They have like a
Yo,
this is
give
like
him
a
some
prison, like with the
shrooms.
He's
with the door
he's like,
slot you can
Those
open.
are expensive.
I don't want to
No,
Waste them
something
on
where he
shit
could see
like
me.
him.
Well, then I'm
you
just
could
going to
probably use
clobber
an
him.
intercom or something. There's
Okay.
probably a screen you can pop up on.
Okay.
Can I hit him in the face?
Pop up on the screen. Hey! I need you to calm it down right now. Alright? No crying. Alright, we got you fair and square.
There's no crying in baseball.
Accept your fate.
He's
I
crying.
said
What she said.
over the
He's
microphone.
crying
Or
anyway.
there's no crying in space.
We have to adapt those here.
There's no crying in space.
No space
okay?
crying.
She said. Now, who
You need to
who
say
you
it like
screaming
Tom
about?
Hanks. There's no crying in
I
space.
don't understand.
Don't worry, I can do the same thing.
Can I
He
throw a
seems-
baseball mitt?
Yeah.
Really change your face.
He's kind of
The
curled
right
up into a
purpose.
ball and is bawling now,
Actually, I have one in my
Oh.
pocket right now.
sobbing.
I was going to hit him, but then I felt so sorry.
You know what? I'm
I
gonna go
pity
in.
him that I'm just
I'm gonna
not
go
going to
in.
hit him.
Okay.
But
The door as the airlock door, or not airlock, the door opens. He like jumps at you and tries to claw his way past you.
Patty whack.
He gets knocked back, flung back, and he's like, "Oh, don't hurt me! Please, just let me go! Give
just
me
gonna-
back my ship!"
walk. Alright. Need you to calm down right now. That's not calm.
I put out my gun, put it like right
That's not
against
gonna
his
happen.
temple. No, I said, calm your boy, or I'll calm him down for you.
Oh my. You heard the man.
We already collected the bounty.
Maybe
yes.
if you tell us what you're so concerned about, we can help.
I look at you like,
Yeah, we don't understand. Help
maybe
us
you
understand,
should,
buddy.
Maybe you should tone down the threatening, like 5 notches. 5 notches.
He
Aim at the cat.
Do you have fingers as a bug?
I've got many fingers.
He holds up
They
a dick
do appear
finger.
to have.
I hold up a dick
If you look
hard,
at
like,
the image, they do appear to have fingers.
it's like, calm
he's
fuck down.
he's quiet, but he's quietly panicking.
Okay, but at least he's quiet.
How were your dreams?
Gun's still on his head.
Alright.
Frightening.
Sure they were.
Eh,
I imagine that's some nasty stuff.
yeah.
Now, take a breath. And out. Good. In.
See, he's calm now. You can take
And out.
it.
All right.
The
I
gun.
don't want to die.
Point at his kneecaps.
No.
Hey,
You won't
I
die.
pointed at his
before we
dick.
pointed at your head.
You won't die from this
and
shot.
now it's
We just
pointed
need
at
you
your
to-
other head.
Realize you're in a very serious situation right now.
Okay.
You're freaking out. You're making everyone uncomfortable. Raising the tension level. When this man gets tense.
Okay.
So.
Just, you can take all my stuff. Just leave me in my ship and let me go.
We're taking
We
your
can't
ship.
do that. You're going to come with us. But you're going to tell us what the hell you're freaking out about, buddy.
It could be the gun to his face.
It could. But you're pointing at his dick now.
Oh yeah, his dick.
Or it could be the creature that assumed his face that he keeps pissing himself about.
How do I know you're not
Sorry,
one of
I'm
them?
still pointing at his
One of
dick.
what?
It's just that
No,
my
not.
I don't want to hold
With
my
them.
arm.
You know who.
Alright, so I hand
Looking around like. Anybody know them? Anybody?
I do.
You do.
Yeah, but that's a different
What?
role-playing game.
Oh,
I mean, I could do something really mean.
do it.
It depends.
Okay, I'm going to leave.
Well, that's
So
very
have a
mean.
serum of appearance change. I only have one, but I do have it in my inventory to look like him and come back.
He's like, no, they're here! Ah!
See, I do know what you speak of.
Starts ripping his hair out and just like slamming his head into the wall.
Relax.
I'm
I'm
like-
like a chemical reaction.
No. I'm still holding my gun up. What a weirdo.
And yeah, he's literally like he bounces off with clack clack trying to escape, and then runs back into the room and basically slams his head into the wall until he knocks himself unconscious.
But he's alive.
Yeah.
Barely.
I don't know how long these
He's
serums
still
last,
showing
but I'm
life
going to
signs.
wear his face until it goes until it wears off.
He stays unconscious for the duration.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to use the meager resources on the ship to try to research what the they he was talking about might be.
Oh boy. Okay.
It could be anything, honestly.
Computers or culture or
Well, it seems
knowledge.
like you have some sort of
Culture.
inside knowledge.
Oh, I make these things.
So,
They're quite
wow.
expensive to make, though.
That's gonna be
I haven't
a
used one in a very
22
long time.
culture.
I always like to try new things.
There's a number of theys that can refer to, like there's secret societies in within Verthani. There's the
Do any of them seem to have shape changing and stuff?
Oh, and it's 10 minutes per level, by the way.
There's one group that
They're
shape changes. They're thought to be placed at certain points within high society of Verthani, Verses, and Elijah 4, of course, is conspiracy theory-wise supposedly tainted by them. What were they called?
I can make these things for you for their price if you're interested.
They're sometimes they're referred to as reptilians.
Oh, yeah.
Not the same kind, but...
No, these are actually the conspiracy
yeah.
theory reptilians. Like,
But
Obama
still,
is a
kind of
lizard
funny.
person.
It's still kind of funny and
Yeah.
coincidental.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you as a lizard person, if he's afraid of So I explain, so there's, these reptilians, they look like lizards, and they have shape-changing ability, and you look like a lizard, and you just shape-change, so you may have really, really scared him.
Is Audra...
Well, you can see that she really, really scared him.
Well, I mean, like
Starting.
permanent psychological damage kind of thing.
Oh, well.
It wasn't my gun?
No.
Sorry.
There's
I have more pressing concerns in my lab.
There's also
And
there's
this
other
man's
groups
mental
like
state.
what was it, the android resistance groups and the
definitely done human experimentations
augmentation front. The people who think that everybody
My
should be
other character
augmented,
would
they're
like
pretty
to learn
strong
what
on
you learned.
Verses. Other conspiracy theory groups and vaguely terroristy groups. But yeah.
So,
Yo.
do your goons know anything?
Oh, yeah, he's been kind of freaked out, ever since we left port. He didn't say anything about a they or who was after him, but we had suspicions. So, we figured it was you, because you showed up.
I'd prefer you called them my henchmen.
It might have been me. I don't remember what I did yesterday.
You guys are better than
before,
goons.
any time before
All right.
that. I do remember the space race, though. That was quite thrilling. I'd like to do that.
But he hasn't given
Maybe
he
I'll
hasn't
use
told
a
you-
money to buy my own space.
any specifics.
No,
No names, numbers, addresses,
we weren't...
nudes.
He kind of hired us on the spot. We were contracted with this company, and he gave us a little extra to come with him on a, vacation, he said.
So we're
Right,
basically
so vacation,
we're
right?
towing
Yeah.
the ship, right? The yacht.
You got contact from Elijah 4. They said they'd pick it up.
Oh.
So you're basically just kind of waiting for either the Elijah 4...
Oh, so we still have access to the yacht, right?
yeah, if you need to.
Okay.
I thought we agreed that they are one ship now.
Can we loot it?
There's not much on it.
On a party yacht?
Yeah. It seems like he...
Any expensive booze?
Yeah.
Okay, there
Yes.
we
You would say
That's
there's
where I was
some of
going.
that,
Oh, but
a handful of bottles.
Are
There's
there
some nice bed sheets.
any
I don't care about
nuts
the sheets,
or
so I will take the
cheese
booze.
or?
Well, one.
There would certainly be.
Yeah,
Bed sheets right here.
Snack foods.
It's a fancy. There's like a fancy brie. It looks like it's slightly off, but that might taste nice because it's off.
Right, split the brie.
I will also.
Okay, yeah, we split
He's
it.
talking about
Alright,
cheese.
and
I know,
I take
but
my
that's a
half
mess.
of the brie and I go through his quarters and I'm trying to find if he has any kind of like a journal or a personal computer that he's keeping off the network or anything.
Alright, what's the search or perception?
I guess it would be perception.
Yeah, let's do perception.
Oh!
Nat 20.
20, alright.
Yeah,
That 20, it'll be a
wasted that
25. But
You're digging around and you notice like a seam
Bear
in the while somebody is ripping up the bed sheets and like, oh, nice soft. And
I'm reading the liquor cabinet.
yeah, being goons, and
Thanks.
you notice that the backboard on the bed, there's a slight seam, and you kind of like just knock it, and it opens, and there's a like cabinet. It looks like it has a pretty simple lock on it.
Is there a sink?
In the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a saying.
Alright, so I'm recreating that scene from Home Alone. The wet bandits. They just put everything in the sink, clog it, and turn the faucet on and flood the place.
We're just shenanigators, aren't we?
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
I mean, alright.
Because why not?
It wouldn't be that big a deal in space. Because, like, the bathroom would have a drain. Like, it would have to.
It has to recycle the water.
Yeah, so you would just be, like, putting... Like, the water would just end up back in the reservoir tank that you're pulling it from.
Well, shit.
And there's only so much water,
your own
you know?
personal art into,
So you basically see it spill out on the floor, and then it gets, like, an inch high, and then it goes down again.
so,
I knock something over and pee in the water.
I'm gonna try picking that lock. I don't know what I need to roll for that though.
Engineering.
Engineering.
Care.
11.
Actually, that's enough to pop it. It's like just a very basic disc lock.
All right.
And you looks like it's damaged, but you just pop it and it comes open, and there is a handwritten journal in it.
Is that rather uncommon these
Yes.
days?
Yeah, I'm just like nobody uses analog.
Yeah, and it is a lot of shorthand for like basic data entry, like programming stuff. It seems kind of dense. Some of it might be in code, computer code, that sort of thing. But it seems to be recording certain program. I can find the name of it.
What's the race of this Erdrick fellow? Is he one of these?
He's a Verthani.
Okay.
Dear diary, today I met a boy.
They told me to take off.
But then the boy had my face.
What is it? Crush go-to boy. Port 310, something like that. It'd be like in code speak. Like in programming and basic, sort of. But not basic. It'd be
XY
like,
plus XY
Yeah.
equals XOXO.
yeah.
Square.
What was the name of this thing?
And then poop emoji.
That's what I have on my jacket.
Is that what you, like, did you spray paint all the walls with? Spray paint yourself and then, like, plaster yourself on there? So
I spray paint
imprint of
penises,
yourself?
but they're really just, they look like arms.
Alright. It is a program called Langolo 3, and or 3.0, and it appears to be sort of a something to do with like arts. Like Langolo is a famous Verthani painter.
What was the name?
It is Langolo 3, and it's basically like attempting to give like robots the ability to paint and stuff like that. And
it's a program.
Yeah, it's like a add-on to an AI.
Right.
An expansion.
Microsoft Paint. I mean, my character probably does not know this. I just like to keep notes.
Yeah. Okay, so this thing is written in Langlo 3?
It is like patch notes and information on Langlo 3. It's very detailed. And it seems like he occasionally breaks into like personal stuff, like I was programming this, or it's programming language, and then it breaks into met with so-and-so for coffee, talked about blank, and goes back and forth. It's kind of dense.
Okay.
Does that book mention anything about the doctors that went missing? That he's accused of killing?
Well, hold on, I'm reading this really interesting equation right here.
Just keep an eye out for Freglin's name.
Yeah, so pretty much I'm just gonna spend like my time here. Like, has a day passed? Have we rested, or?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say since the ship is flying if you want, you can take turns to like keep watch on your prisoner.
And we might be good for you doing another round of trying to repair Patty.
It might be a day or two before the Silver Wing comes back around. You're just kind of drifting in empty space.
Okay.
The Helix system, which is known for having pirates and raiders.
I want to play around with this lesser shadow staff a little bit between crafting.
Okay.
Wait, you got the shadow staff?
There was a couple.
Yeah, there was a
I
handful.
did pick up one. I'm just looking around. I'm not actually like using it.
So, I'm definitely emphasizing to everyone, like, this is the sensor array that I put together. Do you see it over here? It's right here.
Yeah, it's
Big box.
Yeah, it's very nice.
We need to keep an eye on this, because this is pirate area. So, we don't want to get surprised.
Why don't we
by
keep
pirates.
an eye on the sensors instead?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We need to keep one person over here at all times. So I'm thinking we should probably go on shifts of 2. One person in order to watch the prisoner and guards and such, and another person to keep an eye on the sensors.
I should mention, not to cut you off, but while Schleppnar is playing with the... you also felt sort of this when he used it to blast somebody. But there's sort of like a cold migraine. There's like from a distance, you feel like you can sense where it is and when it's being activated within the ship. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like a spark of cold in your brain that kind of hurts.
Wait, quick question. I can't activate it, can I? Without being a Solarian?
No, you can activate it.
Okay. It's like an engineering or...
No, there's just a button.
Okay, that's really...
it's
you
like,
have to engineer the button.
It's like a lightsaber, you
Right.
know? Like, you can turn on a lightsaber.
Let's say it would be really deadly in the hands of someone who knew how to use it.
Yeah. Much more deadly.
Much more deadly, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and so, I'm like, we should definitely take shifts. 2 people on duty at all times.
Okay, I'll be on shift with you.
Alright.
I'm going to call this Static Arc Pistol Sparky and the Lesser Shadow Staffed Darky.
I'd take next shift.
Also, we do not give the goblin a shift.
Why don't we leave the goblin with someone?
You see the goblin
I'll
hanging
take
out
care
of
of the goblin.
But there's also
air
the
vent in the
goons that
top.
he has now.
I'm
Henchman?
starting to think I may have made a miscalculation, but I think this goblin may save our lives one day.
There's
But
some
should not
tasty
be-
dust bunnies up here.
I don't mind the goblin.
Should not be trusted with many things. Definitely not important thing.
Never trust a goblin.
The goblin can be like our little mascot. Who eats dust bunnies.
Does the goblin have a name?
Goblin.
Goblin, do you have a name?
No, fuck you.
How about we call you Bunny?
Bunny?
Let's just call it
As
Goblin.
good a name as any.
What about Dusty?
Dusty?
Which one?
No.
No.
Bunny sounds better.
What about KRXFM?
What?
I don't know. I met a really nice android named that once.
I'm dubbed the bitch.
Okay, weirdo.
I think I'll just call her Bunny.
It's bitch.
She seemed to like Bunny.
She crawls back into the duct.
Don't worry, we'll get you some ears at the next stop.
Somebody leave some keys.
Ooh, keys?
We have
What you think
Are
I
they
do?
jingling?
Yeah, tosses some jingly like.
I
keys
mean,
down.
where else would the goblin go?
Ah.
I pocket them.
Okay.
Thank
Now,
goodness it's a goblin and not a gremlin.
Keys
Okay,
in an
that
air
would be
vent
really
means
bad.
they open
I
something.
met one of those.
I know. When it's not my shift, I also go around the ship looking for things that the keys go to.
Alright. You don't really.
Same planet.
You don't really find anything that fits the keys. Most of it's like, as you would expect, hand readers and stuff. Like, keys are usually used for like personal storage, smaller things.
Look for a personal storage box.
But, there's not really on the ship. Yeah, you don't know where these keys came from. They might have belonged to a janitor years ago. They look like those sort of weird,
Janitor keys.
When Headwound wakes up, if he's calm and
I can ask what these keys
Sparky doesn't look like him anymore,
What
then
were the?
yeah.
Oh, where are those figures I painted?
Oh, they're upstairs.
Oh, this is terrible.
Careful with that wire thing. It's attached to your chair.
Yeah. All right. So, what were the shifts for sleeping?
Phil and Robin first.
Yeah.
Me and somebody next.
I'll volunteer.
Okay.
I'll take a shift with one of the goons, and you can take a shift with one of the goons.
Okay.
Just to make sure they don't do damage.
Henchman.
So that's what? How many shifts?
That's 3.
Fill in whatever his face is, or
No, that's 4
No,
shifts.
that'd be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So there's.
Can I also, while I'm on watch, be crafting more sleep powder?
Oh.
You need that one too?
No.
Okay.
That's it. Put the seal on them.
Yep.
Cool. It's for something entirely unrelated.
Yeah.
right.
While I'm on watch,
Roll
can
for
I be crafting more sleep powder?
Sure.
Restocking.
And yeah, just take a couple of credits out for whatever material cost.
Right.
And
I'll have to look at how much it is.
who's up on second shift?
Me.
And him? Okay. Let's see here.
Huh?
Roll initiative.
Oh. Now we get to see the pink thing.
So,
I like pink things.
hush. Go ahead. Let's move. You might be. Can you move? You two, the brother and sister, he's sleeping in his, presumably near each other, kind of nesting.
Yeah.
Nesting.
In each other's cheeks.
No!
They're spooning.
Don't make this incestual.
Yeah.
So
I think I made it 4-dimensional.
Alright, so who's working the sensors and who's watching the prisoner?
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Out
me.
of me and
All right.
him.
Well, yeah, which one's doing which? There's 2 tasks.
He's. I guess I'll work things and he'll watch.
Yeah.
okay.
You're working sensors.
Yeah.
All right,
Shit,
Nick,
yeah.
go ahead and roll a will save.
Ooh.
Wait, me?
Yep.
Oh.
The reptilian.
That's my bad save!
We're safe because we're
10!
Okay. Okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Now. Now go put on these leather pants. Why are they assless? Don't ask.
So you awaken, but you are unable to move.
Like paralyzed?
Yeah.
Wait.
And there are these
Can you
figures.
control the
around
robot?
you.
In your state of paralysis?
These guys over here.
Oh wait, he's the other one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the other one? Okay.
Sneaky,
But they look like these guys.
Pirates. Look
All
like...
4 of them?
Yeah.
Look like what?
The blue ones.
Can someone hand me the blue... Or, I can't see. Actually, I'll just
there's
stand
a
up
ball in
and
the
grab
way,
one and
yeah.
look at it and put it back. Ah, so like these little blue people?
Yep.
Are they them?
Yeah, maybe. So they are looking at you, and they are holding. One's wearing like a goggle that's scanning you, like a monocle, and is looking at you. The other one is approaching you. Let me see.
There are 4 of these guys?
So I do have a question.
Yes.
So I'm awake.
But you can't move.
I can't move. But is my data jack still operational?
He's gonna flip for it.
Now let me look in here.
Maybe if you scream real loud in your head, I'll be able to hear you.
Paddywhack would be able to hear him if he screamed really loud in his head.
Or maybe I can scream really loud in your head.
That would help. You're not even paralyzed. Why would you?
But I can!
I would say you cannot. You can't.
I cannot operate the data jack. Okay.
All right. And roll another. And one approaches you with a odd device.
Is it a probe?
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew it!
where's it going?
It kind of
She
like
got it.
like clamps onto your head with it. It's kind of uncomfortable.
You're Chota Boy!
Roll another will save.
Roll a better will
Oh,
save.
come on. Somebody got that reference.
14.
Did you get that reference? Nobody got that reference? Have you seen the movie or have no?
Yes, unfortunately.
Chota Boy!
Chota boy.
It says you
Chota Boy
hear
has a
you hear in an odd voice. Their lips are not moving, but the creatures
with
seem to say,
gigantic.
"I ask you, who is your master?"
dildo sticking
And you have to answer.
Answer truthfully or just answer?
Answer truthfully.
Who is my master? I won't have a master. I'm not like enslaved. Are you?
And it would read your thoughts under. You don't know how much it's comprehending, but it seems to pull an image of Cassis from your mind, the silver lady.
Oh, that's my boss.
And do you know the dead ones? And a flood of memories seeps into your mind. You cannot parse them, but the image of an unfamiliar planet swirling in a chaotic maelstrom overwhelms your senses for a painful moment.
Okay.
Memory is not familiar. Not this mind, unfortunate mind. Do you dream?
We all dream?
Of what? What is it you want that you can have only in the tapestry of dreams?
Dreams on which
Your deepest, darkest desire, and you have to be truthful.
Oh my.
I guess I really just want like
kind of sad. Dreams in which I'm dying.
to have a safe place.
Okay. And it pulls that from your mind, and then you fall back into a restful sleep and forget that this happened.
Oh, wonderful!
Actually, yeah, roll another will save, actually. You do
Does
have
she
to
not wake up at all?
Oh, that's a one!
Yeah. No, she does not hear them.
Wait, so that's like the 4th crit fail?
No, that is like the 8th crit fail of this session.
At least we're not fighting shit.
And so now they approach Knack. And they go ahead and roll a will save, Knack.
13.
13? Oh, you just fail.
Okay.
And you're brought into sleep paralysis, and just like with Nick, you awaken and see these blue creatures surrounding you. And they again go to touch your head. Go ahead and roll another will.
14.
14. Still not enough.
Going up one at a
Where's
time.
my will?
They are probing you, and they ask, I ask you, who is your master?
It's not great.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't really have one.
How does
I
the
guess
probe
my
feel?
stomach is kind of my master, because I usually make decisions based on what would be fun to
That is
eat.
honest. That is a very honest answer.
And
Yeah.
but then also my aesthetic is kind of my master too, because a lot of my other decisions are based on how cool would that explosion look.
I love this conversation. That's going. That is what
This
you
does
would...
not require a bluff check.
Well, I think
I honestly believe
I think-
Robin.
I think the device is a zone of truth device thingy.
Yeah,
probably.
it's just
You
that
have no choice. You
like
just-
with him, I don't think of my, that's my boss. He said master.
I remind you, you are under a truth discovery. I certainly wouldn't harm a child.
I just love how you don't just say my stomach. You say my stomach because.
So it reads your mind, and it injects you with the same disturbing memories. Children being ripped apart in a maelstrom, and a whole civilization falling under this chaos.
And I'm generally horrified by all that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if
Generally.
they did pull out the actual image of my boss, I probably would have said, "Oh, that's my boss."
Yeah. Yeah, they pretty much did that.
Yeah, same exact line as his. Oh, that's my boss.
And it says, "Do you dream? What is it that you want that you can have only in the tapestry of dreams?"
I want a really luxurious, nice place where other rats are friendly with Nick, and Nick is friendly with the other rats, and we can all be friends and groom each other.
Orgies.
Not orgies. We just all be friends, like a big rat family.
Like friends.
Like maybe orgies, but not orgies that Nick is involved in, because that would be weird.
I think these guys.
We've gone down a very strange path here tonight.
Or a cheese.
Cheese. Yes, there's also cheese there.
Lots and lots of cheese.
Unlimited food supply.
All right, and
yeah.
they pass on from you. Go ahead and roll another will.
15.
All right,
Up one at a time.
you succeeded this time. You will remember this.
Yes.
Oh, it's a telltale game, guys. Knack will remember this.
Instantly gets killed.
Oh.
Because that's a telltale
Yes.
game.
And it moves on to the next person. Who else is sleeping?
I guess
It
if
walks right past the goblin.
you two are awake,
We
I
are
would
next.
I would be sleeping then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're next to sleep.
All right. So all right. Roll your will.
Okay. 23. Nat 20.
All right. You
Jesus.
succeed. You awake, and you are of your faculties, full faculties. Where are you sleeping? Well, that's the room with the guys. I would presume you.
Oh yeah!
Wherever I was.
One on the left of her, one on the right of her. She likes to cuddle.
I mean, I thought maybe you'd be like over here in a
Prisoners will
separate
strike you.
room.
I don't. Wherever I would have been sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah.
But not with the goblin. The goblin's like,
Be a bunny.
Bunny's up in the ducks here.
Did we decide we're going to keep the Dick Tracy guy?
Yeah, he was hanging out with. He was one of your henchmen.
Yeah, those are the two henchmen you have.
This guy got killed. The bald one lived.
That's okay.
It doesn't really
Maybe
matter.
I wanted
They're
the
both
bald one.
henchmen.
Maybe I trusted the bald one.
They're all
The bald
interchangeable,
one you
man.
murdered.
No, we murdered
Oh,
Dick
Bald one-
Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My mistake.
I
Yeah, you
like
can have
the bald one.
The bald fella.
See?
Give me back Dick Tracy.
I want Dick
I'm
Tracy.
gonna give them names. This
The
is gonna be
face.
cue ball.
Wasn't that
I
one of
have a
the...
friend named Q Ball.
That's racist.
No, it isn't. The terrorist.
All right.
Or billiardist.
You wake up and you are surrounded by these blue creatures, and you are you have your faculties about you.
Your
Like,
janitorial
do we
staff,
see
your
blue creatures
teachers.
appear out of nowhere?
No, she's in like a sleeping area, separate
Like
from the
bunks
rest of
or
the
something?
group. Yeah, bunk area. There's kind of a rough like
We're
there's a couple
separated.
of-
There's blue creatures going.
There's a couple of expansion bays that like somebody threw some cots in. You know, it's not as nice as the digs on board the Silver Wing, but it's
The digs.
yeah.
So by she has her faculties, you mean
Yeah.
she can move and
Yes.
stuff? Okay.
You are
Pulling out the glaive.
okay.
Who the hell are you?
They recoil. Go ahead and roll an initiative. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's just
I know.
Actually,
they fucked.
what would you do if they phased through the walls around you, away from you? They just kind of disappeared.
Probably what I'm doing right now.
Really?
No, no,
Hey, she would probably still roll initiative.
no. Tap communicator. Number 1. There are creatures on the
Do we
ship.
have communicators?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, radios.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Or even like
That's
a cell
not even-
phone. Yeah.
Something
Are
in your
they-
ear, like a little
Probably
device.
some button.
Yeah,
you
they
can
just
kick,
kind of disappear.
some fire axe you can
Like,
break the
They
glass.
just walk through the walls like ghosts.
Everybody wake up right now.
Already wait. What's happening?
Wait,
I crawl out of a little
but
dark crevice
we're in
the-
a different
ventilation
room. Do we
system.
need to roll for a listen or something?
No, she's using a
I picked
communicator.
up the communicator.
Yeah, so I guess whether or not you wake up, depends on how. I mean, you'll probably wake up. You'll
Well,
wake
we are.
Oh, wait.
We will.
They're already awake.
Yeah.
So
Do you trust me?
I trust you. I woke
No.
up.
I rolled a 1 on my waking up. So
You are out. Done.
Well, you did critically fail, so that's
Right.
Depends on
To
what
be
I'm
fair,
trusting you with.
I
So-
trust no one.
Alright, in the course of things, I roll over and accidentally hit the button on the radio, and you just hear.
there were tiny blue men that woke me.
Is that the snoring I'm hearing?
No.
Hey, did you
No.
give her?
Hey, I had a dream about tiny blue
No, she's
men.
asleep.
Right.
Schleppnar's asleep.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
she
dream
didn't-
about
I
blue
had a
men.
dream about
Like
tiny
you're
blue men, and they were
communicating?
asking me questions, and
I'm sorry.
I told
Go
them
ahead and
about how
roll
much
a
I like food,
Perception.
and how much I'd like a
These are
big.
the detriments and
Nick
the
and I
sleeping.
have a big
I'll
like
judge
family
that.
of
Okay.
other rat people who, you
It's
know,
not great.
in a paradise with a lot of food
10.
and cheese.
That's
and
cool. We'll get the full story later. Clack clack.
I kind of like maybe like hear it and just like go back to sleep.
There were 4 of them.
Wait,
Roll
what?
over. Jeremy, by the way, I feel like
Check
Sugar
the
would sleep in
internals.
a dark
I already
cavernous
did.
area like a ventilation system.
And then I asked, like,
something
what?
like a storage locker or something.
Okay. Yeah, there are those.
I hit the internal sensors. What does that do?
He literally hit them because I said hit the internal sensor.
And I did.
Alright, Amelia Bedelia.
He has a really good bluff.
Go ahead and. I would say I'll let you try rolling computer check.
that his wild punch just managed to knock it.
Hold on. I have to find computer.
That's how you fix computer problems,
Alright.
right?
Nothing, 2.
So that'd be a 2.
Okay.
Hey,
16.
you turn him on, and you
I
see,
just randomly hit something.
you see that there's like options like scan 500 meters, scan 10,000 meters, something like that.
Scan the entire fucking ship.
They went through the walls, man.
I hit the button
Okay,
that
now
says
you're just
scan
being weird.
1,000 meters.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. You 1,000 meters, you scan the exterior of this ship. Within 1,000 meters, like out, and like,
Okay, so no, I want to concentrate the scan
Okay,
interior.
you're able to flip through some menus and find a way to scan the interior. let's see.
At this point, I'm leaving this room and going to where you guys are because I knew you were on watch. So, where are you? Over here?
But they also showed me some really horrifying images in the thing. I start talking again.
Scott, wake up
really
everybody
like
and gather everybody together. We don't want them surprised.
All right,
Nick,
So,
Nick, wake up!
should I wake them up?
Wake up!
Because I
What?
can
Little blue men!
Wake them
What?
up.
There's some little
I
blue
can't
men on the
do- let's
ship.
do that.
Apparently,
Okay.
I had a dream about them. We should all
We
go
both
meet up with the
scream
others.
really, really
Everybody
loud.
meet in the middle.
We're using telepathy to wake everybody up.
Okay, that was unpleasant.
Yeah, that hurt.
You roll a perception.
Should
Oh,
I
yeah?
roll a perception?
Fuck. It went
Maybe
all
not
the way.
fuck.
If it's a crit,
It's an 18.
alright, I'm keeping it. Okay, so 18 plus 7.
Alright. 4 blue creatures.
Can I have my dice back?
It's right there.
Phase through the wall into the scanner room.
Whoa! 2 guns.
Go like a like a mantis
Whoa!
attack pose.
And then I bop them.
Wait, me?
You're the only one next to the room!
Tap me.
Yeah!
Well, I went running in there.
What?
In the other room?
No.
No, we're
Okay.
together.
Alright.
I was trying to call everybody in with us.
I headed towards the both of
and
you.
I'm heading towards.
Have I?
And
Did
So I point out, like,
As I was headed there, I called
Whoa!
everybody and said meet.
Alright.
Communicator. Hey, we found the blue guys. What's up, fellas?
Let's see here.
And if they were
I'll
green,
pop
I
my
would
guns
not.
up like this.
Yeah.
Since they're popping through the wall behind you, I'll give them a surprise round. They're gonna try shooting you.
I have a question.
Are they locking as well?
Or hold on.
Can I roll another perception since they did the telepathy thing to wake people up?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We are such.
Would I have got my
telepathic
stamina
dicks.
points back from the sleep that I got? Or would I have got my stamina points back from the sleep
I think
we
that
got?
should be a
or
thing.
did we not do
Telepathic dick!
Yeah, you'll have your stamina back.
Just as you're walking.
Yeah,
Alright, so have we made it to the sensor room yet when they pop in, or?
No,
What'd
not
you say?
yet.
Nothing.
You're on the way.
Okay.
So we're like in here.
Does
Yeah,
a
this
17?
is like just before he hits the scan.
Does a 17?
Yeah, you wake up. Let's see here.
Oh.
Mine there too.
Where is the weapon?
Wait, you have telepathy too?
Yes.
And were you?
Able to mentally
Yeah, you would have been
communicate with any creature within 30
I would have been
feet
coming
with whom you share a
through, but
language.
not like.
I share
You
language
guys
with
probably
all
would
of
have
you.
behind me.
Okay,
Because
so
as
you're
soon
not
as I
sharing,
started telling
you just
everybody, I
have
was
that
on my way.
Alright, 15 to hit.
Me? I'm not really moving, so I have plus 10 stealth.
You were moving in order to activate the
Yeah.
sensors and stuff.
I hit the sensors, and then when I...
They snuck up on you,
Okay.
so
18
They probably have some like remote viewing stuff.
against my what? EAC?
no AC, KAC.
KAC? Oh, miss.
Okay.
I have 22.
No, you don't.
Yes,
That's
I
your,
do.
That's your combat maneuver defense.
Okay,
That's plus KAC. Your KAC is 14, so it was 8 plus. Your
okay.
So your KAC is 14, so they hit. And they're also gonna try and hit Soul. So that was a 14 to hit.
I have 14.
I had
It
8.
hits.
And then
So
what was the blue?
I thought it had
we were
to be.
both awake, we were both alert, and then we both got a surprise round against us.
Because they came out of a wall.
Sons of bitches.
Okay.
You know, admit, Joel, if something just phased through that wall right now, you're
You'd be
awake,
startled.
you're alert,
Probably
but
be
you
yourself.
would not expect
I'm
that.
not expecting it, yeah.
I mean, something just popped out right behind you, right there.
Right now, right
Right
now?
now, right now.
I'm not moving, so they can't see me.
No, I mean you, Joel. Not Clack Clack. Joel would be like fucking shocked, like, what the fuck?
I'd probably leave a shit stain on your car.
Yeah.
I would probably stomp across you getting away.
It depends. Some people can throw a punch really quick when they're surprised.
Well, if there's something coming out of the wall there, it's very well maybe non-visible.
Alright, you two.
Still probably
I'm out,
throw
I'm
a
running.
punch.
Us too.
You both take 6
Get
damage.
salt.
And
Oh.
also, you're gonna have to roll. Let me pull this up.
House needs
I think it's probably 40
House needs a cleansing.
I just
I
try to
don't want it to
run
be
faster
42.
than whoever's behind me.
Whatever's behind you.
And if not,
Right.
just
Can we
jump
make
in
it
pad.
not 42?
Yeah, roll fortitude save.
Son of a bitch.
To be your very own paddy wagon. Paddy wagon.
No.
That's the way out.
I mean,
16.
16, you succeed.
I don't. It's a 9.
9, you are unconscious for 1d3 hours.
For 1 hour?
1d3 hours.
So that's 1 hour. And you take 1 con damage.
Yikes.
What does that mean?
Your con score right here, that's temporarily, you can write it right there, temporarily 1 lower than it is.
And you take 1 con damage,
So
but
you're,
you do
oh
not
wow,
fall
your con is
asleep.
really low to begin with. Okay, so you're at a 7. So a 7 con would that be a -2 modifier?
A negative, yeah, it would be...
Or -1?
What,
If its con is at 7, would it be a
Yes.
-2? Or
yeah, it would be -2, I
Because
believe.
8 to 9 is -1.
your HP takes -2 temporarily, and your fortitude.
Yeah,
And any con
what's
abilities,
your
but I don't think there's
constitution?
any skills.
It'd
that are
be
common.
-1 to my hit points.
Would it be?
15.
Okay.
yeah,
Because
so what's
it'd be
14?
a
Is that
-2 instead of -1.
14 and
14
15 are the same.
Okay, so
Plus
you'll be
2.
fine, but it sucks. You feel tired.
Exhausted.
Yeah,
You-
and roll initiative.
Everyone?
Yeah,
If you were
and I
awake
think everybody
for
should be
48
in place. Puck, you wanna fill
Very
it out
close to
again?
our
I got a 20.
Hold
Okay,
on,
yeah,
hold on.
put the aliens in with them two,
Initiative.
sort of around them.
10.
So this really heavy metal miniature is awesome in that it keeps on knocking over the computer console.
Yeah.
Is
All
it
right,
me?
who had a
Yeah.
20 or higher?
I'm gonna be loud.
I got a 10. So.
Who got
Well,
a 20 or higher? Is the
I don't-
question.
Roll at all.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Robin, what did you get?
Oh, I got a 20
got
plus
kicked out of
my
this one,
2, so 22.
unfortunately.
22 initiative?
Yep.
Phil? Did you
Actually,
get
the way
20?
things are
19.
going, maybe everybody will be
So
asleep
22
soon. So
is. What was yours?
19.
Alright, Joel,
10.
what was yours?
4. Again.
Oh, wow.
So your ass is passed out. Shit.
Yeah?
Are you
Yeah,
like...
Do I?
my phone.
Oh, I
You
can.
are
Can you
next to
hand
me,
this
right?
to Jeremy?
thank you.
Well, I don't. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try and wake you ass up.
So would
Thank-
my encounter with those blue guys originally, would that have been me entering combat? Because I woke up kind of...
All right, what's your your dex is higher than 1, correct, Nick? Or Clack? What's your dex?
My dex.
Or your
is-
initiative modifier?
Oh, my initiative is 10. That I rolled.
Modifier.
Modifier 5.
Okay. All right, and it is Knack's turn.
Alright, so we're in the hallway running.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll assume that the door opens automatically for you, like a Star Trek door.
So are we like running into the hallway and seeing
He's knocked out.
yeah, he's knocked out.
Well, you're running into the computer room.
Yeah.
The
Schleppner is just getting up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Crawling out of.
So I'm sorry, I really never got your character's name.
Nox.
Nox, that's right.
Yep.
Alright, Nox. So do we see Nox in the hallway with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm
she's
just
probably
a little bit
making her way.
before-
Yeah. Or a little bit ahead of you. And you've heard their panicked cry from the control room.
So I'm guessing I go first.
Or the bridge. It'd be
Yeah.
the bridge.
So
The telepathy.
I hear their cry and I hurry over and try to peek through the door with my like static arc pistol at the ready, trying to spot what attacked them.
Okay. You see the Bloomin'.
I fire.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Shoot first, think never.
Yep. 15.
Surprised no one cut that reference.
What was it?
Shoot,
which one are you shooting?
shoot first, think never.
The nearest, just the easiest blue guy to, I guess probably this blue guy.
Okay.
Well, he's not blue, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. And what was the? Sorry.
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
That hits.
Okay, and then I got 1d6 plus, because of my weapon proficiency, I get an additional 3 to whatever I rolled here. 6, so 9.
9. Okay. Doesn't seem to phase it really.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of. And it is Nick's turn.
Okay. So,
Who's on deck?
I'm gonna be sending
You do. Yeah.
him in. He can just knocked over.
Not the stereo system.
Yeah. We
Do you
can't
like
blast
scrambling?
sweet fight music right now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask Nox like, what's going on?
Let's go to
I'm gonna be like, what's going on?
The blue men are coming out of the walls.
Oh, they're coming out of walls?
Out of walls.
Alright, and I'm gonna scream, Bunny!
Buddy?
Bunny!
Oh, Buddy.
The bunny fuckers!
Leave me alone! I don't care about your bad dreams.
Get in the vent and keep an eye on things!
What?
Am I in the vent?
You just hear, yeah, like a growl.
I imagine her to be like a wife that's like, ah!
Alright,
That's
and
exactly what she sounds like!
he can, Patty can get into the room but can't move much farther. And, I'm gonna just, like, peek my head in, and I guess, when I see the blue, I'm gonna shoot at the same one that I saw.
Okay.
Because that's the most upfront one with my, pulse caster pistol. And that is not gonna hit. That's, 7.
Okay. Alright, and it is Schleppnar's turn. Clack is on deck.
Alrighty. Well, how far am I from this place?
15, 20 feet. I'd say.
Okay, so I could easily get to
Probably, yeah.
this room. Are the blue men in the room? Or do they face back?
They are in the same. They are in the scanner room with
Alright.
an unconscious soul and Clack Clack.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to whip out the Darky, the Shadow Staff, and go ahead and try to blast them.
So are the goons in the room with
I
you
am not
guys
aware
when
that
this
this is actually-
happened?
I know.
Did you
know.
roll?
I don't even know what this thing is.
Did you roll initiative for the
This is
henchmen?
cool.
For the henchmen?
Because apparently they were in the room when this happened.
Were they?
Were they?
Were they?
They were just
they were
standing
on a
there.
different shift. They weren't on the same
They
shift.
wouldn't
as
have
you.
even heard the comm, so they would probably still be sleeping, right?
Okay.
Unless the
So they're not in the
ladder-
room. We can get them out of the way.
Yeah.
With all this stuff about cue ball versus
Wait, what
Dick
about when
Tracy
he did his
guy,
mind
I
yell?
just
Wasn't
put him
his
in
mind
next to
yell
me because I
waking
needed to be
up?
close to them.
Didn't you say you did a
And
mind
now
yell?
I'm sleeping
We
with
both
them.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about when they did their mind yell? That would have woken them.
Yeah.
Are they within 30 feet?
Maybe not.
Straight line through walls and whatnot.
Probably not.
Yeah.
If they were on the other ship.
We
Okay.
flip a coin.
Do I know that?
Well, I don't know
staff
the
is
range of
what's-
his.
Well, it's at 30 feet as well.
Oh, okay.
Do I know that the staff is causing my headache, or do I just get the headache?
You
every
roll
time
a-
you
it's
get
staff?
roll
an
one
intense
D4.
feeling that yes, it is the
It is
source.
that okay?
Roll a 1d.
You can it's coming from the headache is actually like when she was behind you playing with it. It was in the back, and now you see it blasting now, and it's in front of you.
And it's instantly.
Yeah, like on the behind your eyeballs and. Oh, well.
Well,
Okay, they're
should
not
I roll
within earshot.
for
They're
it, or-
range shot.
it would
Yeah,
be.
go ahead and
would
roll.
it be a ranged
Yeah,
attack?
roll a ranged to
Alright.
blast.
13.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That misses.
Misses. Okay. Well, that is okay. And we get one attack. So yeah, that was it.
Okay, and it is Clack Clack's turn.
Okay. I just saw him go unconscious, so I grab him. You.
Yes.
And I start slapping you. Imagine with.
So he was like over here and you were at the center.
Well, I can't see through walls.
Okay.
Or faces, apparently. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Where are the creatures? Oh wow, I would not have gotten that close. Where's the door? Over here?
Yeah.
I would have
Well,
like...
I initially put you there because there were 2 goons there.
Ah. Alright, so... Yeah,
Okay, so never mind.
There's a computer console here, so...
Never mind. I couldn't see because of the wall, so I guess I have a blue man right in front of me.
Shoot him in the face?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shoot him in the fucking face. With my,
Freeze gun.
Yes.
Ice to see you.
13 plus 6.
Alright.
So that's 19 to hit.
19.
Anybody wants to remember?
And does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
1d6.
Sam.
Evidence.
6 plus, just 1d6. C.
I was gonna do it, but I went.
So I got 6 damage.
Okay. Nice.
Alright.
Now, is there room
And
there for me to even get?
if somebody is unconscious, can they hear you telepathically?
Maybe in a distant whisper in a dream.
Do they have to roll? Eyes in the dark. Like if I say, "Wake the fuck up!"
He won't be able to consciously. Like it'll be like a dream where somebody's shaking you awake, but you're still in a dream. Like.
Well, I mean, there is a chance. There is a chance.
You can try.
Damn it, Jesus! Stop shaking me.
Yes.
I'll drink the damn wine. God.
So, yeah, I yell at him, "Wake the fuck up, you fucking pussy," or something. I don't know. Do I need to roll?
You have a dream. No. You have a dream that a alien is like, "Wake up!" and like this blue creature is like, "Check out my social media." is showing you its profile on Space Tinder.
Space Tinder.
Then all of a sudden it turns into Bill Clinton.
I guess I really can't move that much, but as my move action,
Thumbs up.
12
You know you love
plus
Clicker.
13.
You know you love that.
All right, so for acrobatics, 12 plus 13. I stay in the same spot that I am in, but I'm on the roof.
Okay.
So I'm upside down from everybody.
Do you have a climb ability?
Yeah, I do. No, I don't. I have an acrobatics. I'm a fucking insect. I should be able to climb on things.
You just have kind of claw hands, like.
So does most bugs.
Yeah, but it's more like certain beetles are too heavy to climb walls.
But certain beetles can climb walls.
You ever seen like a praying mantis walk upside down?
Anyway, I'll give you this one. You've rolled.
I've done it before.
Yeah, you were able to get to like basically the top of that terminal there that you were looking at.
I'm like physically just like from here to here.
So this is going to be fun. Will it hold?
It should hold.
Yes! It was wobbly.
Yeah.
So I'm on the roof. That's about it. And as I just telepathically, I yell at everybody that can hear. Let's get ready to rumble! That's what I yell.
Should be 3. Okay. And it is the creature's turn. And let's see here. Nick, Knack, and Schleppnar, go ahead and roll a. Let's see here. That's a.
Now we're in the doorway. So does this give us any kind of cover from this?
No, this is treated as a spell.
Ah.
Yeah.
So then you guys are in the door, so I'm behind
so that'd be
you. Is that?
will save.
Oh gosh.
It's a will save.
Everyone?
No, just Ether.
Okay.
8.
Will save.
I got an 18.
He did better than me.
He stands in front of you.
Oh wait, hold on. That's weird. Oh, okay, that's a different thing. Okay, yeah. So, alright, you guys failed. What was yours?
Wait, 18 failed?
Oh, 18?
Yeah.
You succeeded.
8.
8, you failed.
15.
You failed.
Okay.
So the two of you are asleep.
Okay.
Damn it. So I just fall over?
Yeah. Back asleep.
Oh,
And
sorry.
it is Nox's turn.
Shit, we've had
Oh,
unconscious people and people
they
falling
had,
asleep.
they're gonna. Are you in the room yet?
We about to
Well,
get
I haven't
abducted.
gotten to do anything yet, so I imagine I got out of the way of those.
Nick,
two.
you do have cover for
He's
this.
about to get.
But they're gonna
Oh.
take some shots
Oh.
at you.
You mean Nick?
My
Or,
approach somehow
yeah,
is
Nick.
worse.
That's what I said.
So they're not shooting at Patty. They don't care about Patty.
No, they seem
Yeah, Jimmy,
undisturbed
don't
by
mind
Patty's
raping me,
presence.
Jimmy.
Alright, how much do I get bonus to
Who
my
honestly
AC
has
for the
no
cover?
+4.
Plus 4? Okay. Hit the 17, motherfuckers!
That's nope. And another one. Nope. Okay. And it is Nox's turn.
Now I still have my glaive out because I pulled out my glaive with the blue guys.
Yeah, and you just saw
Can I get in here?
two of your friends fall unconscious. Yeah, you can share a square with an unconscious friendly.
You're in! Yay!
I need to be within melee of something.
You're
Can I
sharing
sneak-
things
am
and
I-
you
is
don't
that-
even know about
You
it.
can probably share the space with Patty.
And me too. I'm
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
Or actually, no, she's sharing space with him.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
other
that works
unconscious ally who she.
This is the hope is lost moment. All is lost moment. Everybody's
all
falling
is lost.
asleep.
3 out of 6 are asleep.
Maybe they don't want to hurt us. They just want us unconscious so they can probe us some more.
I feel like I should pray to Glenn
Probably.
the Good Witch at this point. Alright. Glaive out and I'm attacking a blue guy.
A blue guy.
A blue guy. Here we go.
Which blue guy? How many are left? Are there any that are dead?
No.
Are there any that are even remotely hurt?
No.
No.
They took some damage.
Plus my what was it?
Oh, well,
What degree on
some.
this here?
A little bit.
It's +3, wasn't it? Yeah. 14?
14. Okay.
Did that hit?
No. 14 to hit. Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah, 14 to hit.
Sorry. And it is Knack. You're unconscious. Nick, your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna shout at the things like, what do you want?
Oh, I'm in photon mode, by the way.
They're gonna go, fuck you.
When they attack, real quick, when they attacked me in the room, or when they like surprised me in the room, was I in combat mode when I woke up with the glaive and I pulled out the glaive?
Sort of.
Okay, so
I mean, you didn't choose to take an attack, but yeah, combat mode, whatever.
okay,
Activation.
so I have 2. I went into photon mode then too.
Okay.
So I have 2.
Okay. So did you have another attack or?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
So
So I got my pistol like pointing around the corner and just my beady eyes sticking out the door frame, and I'm
Where
like,
does he rub it?
what do you want?
you hear like in a almost in a memory in the back of your mind. You could not comprehend.
That's not an answer.
You do not deserve answers.
And
Not an answer.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire on that guy with my pulse caster,
I wish I had grenades.
and
Cleric
that
grenades?
is going to
Like
be
cleric
a
No, grenades.
Oh,
14 against his
I have
AC.
grenades in my pocket.
That
So I know
misses.
that misses.
Yes, but
Are they in your
like,
cheek?
I'm on the roof
And Patty is gonna 5-foot
But we're all
step
down there too.
up
Yeah.
and swing on that guy. Misses.
Okay. And it is Clack's turn. Clack clack.
Shoot.
Ragnar, your own
Well, in fairness, if all they're gonna do is put us to sleep, then probe us, and then leave, could be worse things that happen.
It's true.
I feel like mind probing is pretty violation. It's like a violation.
Oh no, it's a violation, but I'm
To be
just
fair, we've
saying.
been violating a lot of people
to hit.
ourselves. And if we don't remember,
It's kind of karma.
a little bit.
Misses.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, we've flat out murdered.
No
people.
screams, only dreams.
Oh, irony! I didn't notice that. Okay.
Really?
I yell.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it
Telepathically.
immediately. Oh my god.
Wake up the unconscious people! I am shooting.
You hear
Who
that?
are the only ones that are left awake?
I don't know.
And,
You're awake. He's
you're-
awake. You're
this
awake,
interrupts a sex dream that you're having. And,
Me?
yeah.
Wait, him.
Probably
he's
everybody.
having.
He's
I-
Specifically, we're going into his dreams because he keeps getting telepathic conversation cues, and now you can put it in whatever context you like, but it's a sex dream, and you hear him say, "Wake these unconscious people! I am
Shit.
shooting."
As my move action. Okay.
Wow!
I thought that was part of the fun, Billy.
All right. So as my move action, I take a
Well, that's
five,
right. We
I
give
take a
him
5-foot
Jell-O
step
and-
forward, which puts me above the blue guy, and I just drop.
Just extremely confused.
I don't know if I should roll for that, but I just drop straight from the ceiling on top of this guy.
See, I'll give him a reflex save.
I don't care if I land on my feet. I just drop on him.
It steps out of your way.
Fuck.
You know, you've tried to do that twice after I've done it.
No, I did that on my last turn.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Did you fall on your face?
Yes.
Yeah, every single time.
Every
you
single
try.
time I've tried this.
Are you trying to copy me?
No, I'm trying to improve.
You take 3 damage.
Damn it.
You get a bloody antenna.
He's on his face.
Bloody antenna.
Yeah,
I roll intimidate.
I was gonna say nose, but
What? It could be one of his.
yeah, a bruised
penal
antenna.
arms.
Yeah. Penal
I have a
arms.
bent antenna.
Is that like military? No. Anyway,
That's my turn.
Is it like a zigzag, like a
Yeah.
smashed TV antenna?
and they're going to do something. Who's remaining? Roll a fortitude. Roll another fortitude.
Wait, I've not had to roll a fortitude yet.
Isn't it Will?
Oh, Will.
It's been Will, yeah.
They sleep.
What am I
weekend.
rolling?
Yeah, you roll a Will as well.
A will?
But it's a. Yeah, Will save.
But the attack before was a fortitude.
It's a 14.
Then why did
I
I
got
roll
a
fortitude?
27.
But you did have him roll.
Oh,
42.
that was the poison. You got hit with the needle that took you down. Sorry?
14?
You're
Yeah, like my
unconscious.
sleep powder is
27?
a fort.
You're conscious.
So it's like
9,
a
I'm
physical thing.
definitely-
If it's
Yeah.
like a mental
You
ability,
are
which they
actually
also
not
have.
unconscious. You
Made
are being
sense. I was
held
just-
in place.
Okay.
Didn't remember.
You have hold
Alright.
person
shoot
cast
and
on.
poison.
Okay.
Alright, and then
Sleep
they're going
warfare.
to. The 2 that are not
Dream
casting
warfare.
spells are going to try shooting. Well, not spells, but using their weird abilities. They're going to. That one I think misses. That's 14?
Me?
Yeah.
Against my what?
I think that'd be KAC.
That's dead on
That'd be
the
the-
money then.
Yeah,
Damn,
14.
it hit 14 matches.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your fortitude again.
Or your will?
That'd be fortitude because it's the needle gun.
Oh, okay. Hidden. Okay.
14.
14. You just match, so you're able to with resist it again. Take another con point, so your health takes a -1, and you take is it?
-1 per level, so.
Oh,
Yeah, so -3. You have -3 health, and also you take 8 damage.
so you would have had -3 too.
Is that for me too?
Yeah, but you're unconscious.
Okay, it doesn't matter at
It
this
just
point.
makes it
Yeah.
harder and harder to make the save.
Yeah.
The more you get hit with
So
it.
yeah, it's gonna be harder to make the save next time as well. So it's the two of you that are left. That you failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
He's being abducted.
Nox, you are held. Anything you want to do or say?
Are you the only one left?
Can I say?
Yeah, you can speak.
I'm frozen. I can't move.
Nick! Paddywhack!
Oh, and since you're right next to Patty, by the way, as soon as I go down, you see Patty, who is gearing up to strike again, just... And he's frozen in place.
Paddywhack!
And Clack, your turn.
Oh.
Maybe he has friend mode
I
on.
stand up. Do I need to roll for anything?
No, that's your turn pretty much.
Can I shoot, though?
You could lay down and shoot.
Okay, so therefore I don't stand up and just shoot from the ground.
Yeah.
Shit.
Desperate situation.
Can you not do a move or I get that in.
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. I'm on the ground.
Shoot one.
Alright.
Stop and stare. No.
Ooh.
See,
I think that hits.
Yeah, that does hit. 4.
Okay.
And it does the freezing damage.
Okay.
Can
Alright.
I stand up now?
You can get to your knees.
Oh yeah, you guys would love that. I get on my knees.
Alright, and they're gonna attack again. Let's see, do any of them have...
By the way, I did 4 damage to
Let's see
it.
what this spell does.
Oh, good.
Better
Let's
than
see what this spell does.
nothing.
I'll be back. Let me know when we TPK, okay?
I feel very safe.
We're not, but
I
we'll let you know when
we're
you
just all
die.
gonna get mine fucked, and then our memories erased, probably.
Except I'll remember.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna be mad since we shot him. Who knows?
Which is right here, actually. Couldn't see it on the other side of the camera.
We need to come up with something.
Well, I'm being held like I've never been held before.
Oh my.
Maybe we should just like roll over and give up.
Bondage.
What's happening? Are you like being force held?
I'm a whole,
Alright.
a whole person.
She has the whole ball gag and the yeah.
Alright, another will save.
Another one. Fuck you.
He's on his
No, no,
knees
no, no.
and making will
Fuck
saves.
you.
This got really kinky.
I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
incestuous
tell you.
rats,
Not even
force
telling you.
bondage,
You,
insect dicks.
They do not attempt to restrain you. They just simply read your mind. Like one touches you with a single finger and pulls everything that you've ever thought out up to the surface.
Violation.
Yeah.
They make you think of your woman, and then you're just like,
She's
you
not my
can't do
woman
anything.
yet.
You can't do
Wait,
anything.
who? Our other character?
Wait, no, that's a different campaign. Never mind. But yet.
And then another one.
So no, so
Perhaps,
I violated what?
One. It just pulls all the information out of your brain. And
Oh, so it's
let's
just
go. And, you're just sitting there on your knees.
Like that, probably.
And then
hashtag me too.
another one takes the probe and puts it on Soul's head. And you're watching all this.
You're watching us be violated.
I know!
You're
And,
forced
go
to
ahead and
watch.
roll a will, I guess.
You're like,
Phil, I was raped.
Wait, what?
He was probed against his will.
we're all
20.
about to be probed against
Okay,
our will. She's being forced to watch.
Yeah.
You feel something in your dreams.
With forced gag.
He's raped
attempting
too.
to probe your mind, but you're able to resist it.
No.
Wait, the unconscious one resists?
Who hasn't?
Yeah, I built up this
And then another one.
barrier.
That one hands off the probe, and it uses that on Schleppnar. Schleppnar roll
Will save?
Did they not even wipe it down? They just used it on.
And it looks really gross.
Nine.
There's some hair.
And they used it on the rats first.
You get the same battery of questions. Who is your master?
I am my own master. What do you speak of? No one can own Schleppnar.
Still want to answer the questions.
Okay, and they accept that in their own way. And do you know the dead ones? And it floods you with memories of a world in chaos and being consumed by some unknown dark force.
That is quite a beautiful sight. It's like atoms exploding, but on a macrocosm. And I'm very much enjoying this imagery.
And says, memories not familiar. Do you dream of what is your... of what and what is it that you want, that you can only have in the tapestry of dreams? And then they withdraw from your mind. And roll another will save.
Will, alright. 19.
Okay. 19. And
Alright, I'm surprised the alien guys were just like, wait, you can like get that for like a 5 on like the shady corner of that con. What are you doing with your
thing that popped in Schleppner's head.
Alright, and you will remember this. So your memories are sustained. It's
until I take something to forget it.
It's a hazy memory, but you'll remember the probate.
Wait, so we won't?
You will, because it was a different effect.
It was a
different thing. They did it.
Oh, they left their mark.
They didn't use the probe.
You will remember them attempting to, but failing. And
I don't remember it at all.
He's the only one who doesn't remember anything.
And it is your turn, and it appears that they are attempting to
probe me again.
No, they're like trying to pick up Soul. They're trying to take him out.
Well, me standing up is going to be a full round action, so I guess.
No, you're on your knees, so you can stand as a move.
Okay.
Clack, do something!
Yes, I'm gonna shoot them in their fucking faces. That's what I'm gonna fucking do, because I shoot things.
Oh, how long are us who failed the will save unconscious for?
I got it!
Hour.
Yeah, at least.
Well, if pirates come along, we're really fucked.
So who has the unconscious bitch?
They're picking up.
Can you imagine like pirates coming right after this?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Right, so
when we're like mentally
I see
vulnerable and like
the one grabbing
The
him,
henchman will get it, maybe.
and
right?
I shoot
They
them.
couldn't take us. I doubt they could take actual pirates.
I shoot
Maybe
him
crazy man.
right here.
Okay. What did you?
They'll just come out
I rolled
screeching.
a
Like, okay, we're leaving.
16 plus
Cool.
6. So
Did he hit
over
me?
a 20 to hit.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
You didn't hit me, right?
No.
Okay.
4
Okay.
plus freezing.
You hear telekinetic, or not telekinetic, telepathic conversation. They say this one still resists. What?
He still resists?
No. They look at you. Why are you still resisting this?
Because you fucking raped me.
And they tried to take away your choice.
Do I hear this out loud? You're just saying because you fucking
No,
raped me.
I say it out loud like you fucking raped me.
What the hell?
Whoa.
You're unconscious. I'm trying to save your ass.
We are concerned with matters above your personal dignity.
Fuck you! And that's when I shoot.
Yeah, fuck you!
That was the most amazing and alien answer I could have ever heard.
And they say, you must let us take this one. It is more difficult. We needed the information. In our
Oh,
mind.
snap. Hold on.
We need.
Damn it, I don't have diplomacy.
If they don't leave
Intimidate.
me, I'll be very angry.
Let him go right now!
Who? Hit this one?
Me?
Ooh! 19. 19 plus 4. Intimidate. Let him go right now.
Okay. How do we figure... What was the
Fucking trying to save your
rules
life,
on
man.
intimidate rolls?
I think it was like if it like went over their hit die or something. I forget.
It was like hit die plus their level or something. Intimidate and finder.
I'm trying to find a picture of this.
Can I assist in an intimidate?
You're more than welcome to try.
Yeah, you can try.
Don't know how intimidating.
You could try.
Well,
Right, how
not
much wa-
very.
Yeah, how much was yours?
Alright, 19 plus 4.
Okay,
So 23.
so add 2 to that.
25.
Versus...
Oh.
And what are you saying?
Just the same thing. Let him go.
Although I add bitch. Let him go. As a Jesse...
I would probably say put him
The
down.
voice that I'm using is Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad. Let him go, bitch!
It's an important addition.
Yes. In fact, I'm kind of going to pattern my character
You
off of
could
Jesse Pinkman.
let my people go. Go biblical.
He's not my
could be biblical.
He's not my people's.
I have antenna.
He
You
only,
have antenna.
he only
one
has
who's-
2 arms.
Yeah, the only one who's your people stayed back on the ship.
Alright,
I
so is
know.
he trying to bully the creature then?
Yeah.
The DC of this check is equal to either 10 plus your opponent's total intimidate skill bonus or 15 plus 1.5 times the opponent's CR, whichever is greater.
Okay, I think it would exceed both. So they're like, this one is too much trouble, and they drop soul.
They drop what?
Soul.
Oh.
But they and a couple of them.
I can't do that.
Before you can really react, you're starting to doze. With all the needles stuck in you, they're starting to slowly.
Wait, what needles?
In him.
In you.
Before.
You got shot with several needles.
When I got held person, you got shot with the needles and he fell asleep, remember?
Well, you haven't fallen asleep yet. So you're watching this, she's also watching this. And just before they leave, they start to phase out of the ship. One goes up and examines your glaive, which is still material.
So like,
Yeah, you're-
holding it, yeah.
Yeah, and just sort of somehow with the tool that you can't even really wrap your head around, it grabs just a tiny bit of your energy and collects it somehow. And then it phases through the wall as well. And they're gone.
And your hair turns gray.
And that's it. You guys eventually wake up. Those of you that are asleep, your hold person wears off around the same time.
So you have to sit there
I'm just
conscious
sitting
that whole time.
About an hour.
Oh, we get a nice nap in.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So what you're telling
And
me
only a few
is...
of you actually remember.
So what you're telling me is...
Actually, most of
that
us
all the
remember
bad
this.
guys disappear.
So the
He
entire
wakes
time,
up
everybody's...
in my arms and I'm full of needles and... What?
So
I
the
can
entire...
be his hero, baby.
Yes, you're his hero, baby.
As
I'm a
everybody
fucking
talks
hero.
about them, like, being probed or the attempts to probe, the entire time Nick's just like, that's really weird. I mean, like, I have the best brain on this ship, so why would they not come to me and try to look at, I mean, you know.
Those blue motherfuckers didn't leave me any fairies.
And after another day or so, the silver ring eventually comes up and picks you up without any more events. But the memories, and those of you that do remember the probing process, they start to come back.
I was never probed, but I remember everything else.
I was probed.
You're never watching us.
Never got probed.
I was
Oh, man.
probed hard.
There are, let's see here.
I stroke gently.
Memories, it's from a first-person perspective of a swarm overtaking and consuming resources on a planet. Vision of insectoid bodies meshed with a machine. A distant, hazy vision of Dwarves.
All of us are getting this? Who have been probed?
Those of you that remember it.
Okay.
Am I the only one excited about insects and biotechnology?
Although that might
Cyborg Cheerians!
Or it could be the ones that are still part of the hive, and that might be kind of scary to you, like, because you don't want to return to the hive. You know, the
Do I?
I'm just thinking
the swarm is a bad thing.
The swarm is basically when, like, you lose your ability to make choices.
It's the first coming of the end.
Yeah, because that's like what the Sheeran.
But are they mechanical swarms?
But do you want to risk being?
What does the
But
planet,
it's my choice.
Jeremy, what does the planet look like that's being swarmed?
It's in a massive disarray. But let's see.
Any
It's
moons or suns? I mean, I have none of these memories.
Environment
so I
or
should shut
something.
up.
Occasionally, like there's a sun. It looks temperate.
Are there any blue people
the
in this?
flashes before the chaos. No blue people. Human-looking creatures. Humanoid of some nature. It's all kind of fuzzy and blurry at the edges. There is one sun in the sky. Nothing notable in that way. Some of the buildings appear to be made out of stone or brick, and but not. It's kind of flashes, and it comes to you sparsely.
I assume we would all talk about this after it's happened.
Well,
Right?
actually, Schleppner would have made something to help her sleep.
Okay.
And not have the dreams.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to talk about what just happened to me.
So, like, why didn't they
Anybody
come
talk
and
about
probe
it?
my memories and my thoughts?
You
I could've
were
learned a lot of
unconscious,
amazing
man.
things
A
from
lot
you.
worse happened to you.
Would you talk about it?
Yeah, she definitely would, and she would, but she'd keep getting
I'm actively
sidetracked,
trying
like
to
get us
forget.
and start
What?
talking about
I'm
these
actively
things, but
trying
then,
to
like,
forget it.
keep,
Okay.
you know.
I just need to know if I will know this information.
What's funny is Nick is probably the luckiest person because he doesn't
Didn't
remember
anything.
but he thinks that he's was
Left out.
Left out.
I didn't get anything. Well, I remember them like trying to.
You
bust
remember
my
them
mind.
trying to probe you. They never tried to probe me, as far as I know.
That's right. Oh.
Does anyone else want something to forget that experience? I could whip it up very quickly.
I want to forget.
He's like, I'll show them.
Anyone else?
What was this
Do
you're
you
saying?
have anything
Insect
for me to
bionic part? I'll
forget?
make the
Yeah.
best insect bionic
Oh,
parts. And I go and start researching insect bionic parts.
Well, it wasn't a really
I
good
feel
thing. It was kind of a bad thing.
Well, now you can forget, but I remember, so I'm just
Down hatch.
gonna bring it up.
Oh my.
Insect cybernetics? What? What?
Yeah, we both just popped blue pills, so.
I just popped a blue pill and I heard insect cybernetics.
I'm gonna research the
What?
cybernetics.
Okay.
We're gonna make you better than any of the hive. That's what they're missing because they didn't look at my mind.
That's awesome, you guys. You're like 3.
There are 3 Nicks.
Alright. I think that's about it for tonight. Unless you want to roleplay anything else out about the weird goings on.
Do we make it back?
Yes.
Yeah, you make it back to the Silver Wing.
And then, just a follow-up question from before. We got the coffee maker.
Yeah.
How did that 20K go around?
Did he ever wake up?
20K? What was that for?
Payment 20,000 plus coffee maker.
Oh, for that, yes. As usual, the majority of it goes to the Silver Wing Corporation, but you all take about 2,000 each.
Oh,
That's from some session that was on it, right?
correct.
No, that's for this, isn't it?
You wake up with your
Where did-
pants
No,
around
that
your
was
ankles.
for our what's his face.
Our Daniel?
Our Daniels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A Magalog who had fragged.
But wasn't the coffee maker part of your agreement with the detective?
Oh.
Because you took his coffee maker?
No.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure you stole the detective's... Oh, no, that was from the lab.
Oh.
You took it from the lab. Yeah. Okay, so yes, for those of you who were there for that session, 2,000 credits.
Okay.
If you haven't already added that in, you will...
And I was a knack for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. What did you
sorry.
negotiate? I'll have to review the
For
footage.
this adventure?
Yeah, I forget what you negotiated with the detective. I wish I
So
did.
you
I'm
come
gonna
back
negotiate a hell of a lot more
and your
with what
pants
just
are by
happened.
your ankles, and you have no idea what happened.
Technically,
I got
it was
some.
on our heads.
I'd
The
say
entire
that
time?
I got
just
some
another
demands.
2,000 credits.
2,000
Yeah.
for this one?
Unless I see that I promised more earlier.
Do you
Alright,
offer a
so
pain
the,
and suffering
only-
plan?
Do we
Is that
get?
covered by insurance?
No.
Do we get a crate of coffee?
So,
Put in the coffee maker.
You can
So
buy
the,
it for coffee.
so do we get... Yes.
What?
The only thing that I
Looking for
want to
high-end?
do as Nick is because Nick has been a little bit familiar with the people on the crew and such. Is I always forget his name, but the first officer guy who has the wings.
Yes, Zuriel.
Because he's like super old, and I know this.
Think
Like
you're gonna
I'm
use
going to
this?
him and kind of describing
These are my
like
lucky
everybody
dice.
else's
Oh,
experience.
the first
Like
time I rolled
they
one
don't want to
was
talk about it, but
incredible.
I've been around and
I
I've
almost
heard
fell
it,
off his
and
face.
their minds were probed, and they didn't probe my mind. And I don't know why they didn't probe my mind. Okay, my mind is like the best mind to probe.
You are very upset about this. Mind probes. It's one of the.
He seems to like.
You know, for any mind probing, I nominate him.
Like, have you been hanging out on those internet forums again?
No.
I
stopped that.
Like a paranoid, like
I don't know,
fetishist.
man.
It was 2,000 again for this one.
I've heard of
Two.
these weird alien things.
Do
before,
you-
How much was
but-
it for this one?
Cyber?
2,000.
I mean, I guess anything's possible in the big wide universe, you know, but I don't know, you kids make up a lot of stories.
Hey, by the way, we got your 2 new recruits here,
Yeah, two new? What was it?
Fillion and
Oh,
what's
yeah.
his face that I don't care as much
You
about.
talking to Zuriel, or I guess it'd be Cassis. He'd be like, "That's Cassis' business." So they can
Yeah, I'd
swap the
probably
decks or
go
whatever
to
the hell people
Cassis.
do.
Hey, boss.
I go to HR.
And
Report what happened.
You're fired.
I'd like to file a formal complaint.
Wait.
You can't file a complaint against the blue people. They don't work for this corporation.
Pain and suffering.
Roll the
I
hit
need
on
something.
Cassis.
Yeah, you can. You can file.
I need something.
Damn.
In
Cassis or
retail, you
Lee?
can file a complaint
It was
against
Lee
a
that you were
customer.
crushing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where's the Andrew?
I just want like
Yeah,
some kind of
Cassis wasn't
compensation
having
from
any
the
of your
company
shit.
for my pain
That's
and
right.
suffering.
I think I rolled well, and you're just like,
You-
On the job. On the job.
You get a crate of coffee.
Yeah,
She
you
knows.
I can coffee
She
with a
knows
coffee
that.
maker.
it's true.
But,
She probably
That's
knows
not
more
medicine.
about me than I know.
Hey, how much does coffee cost? Can I buy a crate of coffee?
yeah,
It's included in our price. Shh.
It's actually not that expensive. Like, I mean, if you want really nice, like rare, pooped out by what's rare?
Cats?
No, by a crest eater like coffee. You know, I like that I can just make up shit. Like,
Oh, there really is actually
Can
a
you
kind
find
of
me a
coffee
displacer
that...
beast?
yeah, no, that's what I'm making a joke.
Displacer Beast is not in this particular game because that's intellectual property of the guys in the pointy hats who live on the beach. So
Coneheads!
That we can't
What
talk
were
about.
the
We
That
are
is
from
not
France.
the case.
Are they
we
from
can totally
France?
talk about Wizards of the Coast. It's D&D, not Pathfinder. It's one of the like whole 4 monsters that didn't get ported over
You
because
can
it's
get
intellectual property.
You can get coffee from Octurne, which is considered a delicacy, but it's fairly cheap because it also causes madness in about
I want
20%
some.
of the people
She can
who-
get that. I just want
Back up,
regular,
like,
like, nice coffee, but not like amazing, weird, exotic coffee.
couple credits for like.
Can we mix
nice
in
coffee.
a little bit of the
Okay.
madness one?
What
Yes.
were those?
Swirl.
Yeah. What are those men in black worms?
I'm down for it.
Do they have a coffee shop?
Let's hallucinate.
Oh, the worms!
The
Oh
worms?
god!
Hey, they probably have good coffee, and
Yeah.
Yay! Hey guys.
Oh,
Hey, is there any space peyote?
probably.
right here?
Yeah. I could make synthetic. Something that does the same thing.
You just found your best friend.
I did.
I could probably go rummaging through a few caves.
Most people just choose no, but
I noticed
he
how-
chooses yes, yes.
There's
Those are the Sharons
there's
like
all
her,
sorts of
though.
drugs and stuff, but like there's because of the weirdness of this sort of universe, there's a good chance that you might get something that's tainted with some sort of madness or evil.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna
That's what I'm
pattern
looking
my
for.
character off of Heroin Bob from.
You mean the straight edge guy?
Yes, the straight edge
I know.
guy, but with a twist.
With
That is never really straight edge.
that twist.
He's not Heroin Bob. Heroin Bob really did do heroin.
Disclaimer: we do not advocate shooting heroin.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: we are
Heroin.
talking about SLC Punk. Asterisk trademark.
Not our trademark, though.
Whatever. No. Save
Don't
my
do
ass.
drugs, kids.
Anyway,
I'm gonna trademark SLC Punk.
yeah.
Winners, just say no.
All right, I think that's about it for us this week. We should be back next week, maybe, for some more Pathfinder,
Asterisk.
Path Jammer.
We have to decide.
going into the
We'll discuss it. But, well, yeah, so we're going into a big castle to find, like, a robotic or mechanical woman, maybe? I don't know. It's weird. It'll be great, though.
The DM does not know what he's doing.
Be prepared for a rat on Kasatha Sex opening next week.
What?
Oh,
I remember this!
That's what we want to leave